Good morning, good morning, good morning! How are we doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Sorry to make my mic a little bit louder there. Yo, Dave Trap, Kenny, Brandon Adams. Welcome in, Brandon Adams. How's it going? Hi, Ollie. Hi, Force. How are you guys doing today? Hello. Happy Monday, guys. It's so good to see you. I hope everybody's doing great. I missed you guys over the weekend. I've been streaming on Sundays, but this Sunday I didn't stream, but I did get some much needed relaxation in. And by much needed relaxation, I played Fields of Mystria. Oh yeah, I did stream on Saturday too though, but it was a little bit different because then I had a lot more time on the weekend where I wasn't streaming. So it was so interesting. It was different. Yeah. Hi, Plasma. So good to see you here today. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Rainbow. Eldron, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. It is me again. It is me again. Hello. I just keep coming back to your For You page. It must mean that we're fated to meet. You should be here. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Jeppy. So good to see you. Hi. Hi, Sneak. How's it going? Why are my alerts not working? Oh, the sound effect's not working. That's weird. Captain Bloodbeard. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl. And I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. I don't know why my alerts are slightly busted right now. I'm going to have to do some tests outside of the stream because something is going on. Hi, Sea Hero. So good to see you. Yes, if you guys would like a channel review, I'm doing channel reviews today, so everybody on TikTok knows as well. I'm only doing YouTube and Purple app reviews, but if you would like to. Why are my eyes so realistic looking? So I can look into your soul. Yeah, actually I didn't make this model. So Ika made this model, but I know she did a great job, didn't she? Okay, so I'm gonna send you guys my Discord. So basically how this works is we're gonna do channel reviews. If we've never met before, hi. Yo, Lunaris, thank you for the raid. Let me get you a shout out. 1 second. Shout out at River. Ooh, the Celestial Pack. Yo, we got Celestial Pack vibes. I am a Celestial Wolf Girl after all. Hello, how are you doing? How was your stream? You were streaming, let's see, Roblox. Ooh, what'd you play on Roblox today? Also, if you gotta rest, eat, sleep, any of those things, please do so. If you want to hang out with us, though, you're more than welcome to. Hi, Nana. This is 18 plus, yes. Hi, Jay. Hello, homeless fish. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Callie X. Good to see you. Hi, Hyacinth. Hi, Hiya. That's fun to say. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, let me break this down for you guys. Today we are doing channel reviews. We did them last Monday. They were quite popular. We actually had so many channels, I was not even able to get close through all of them. So hopefully we'll see. Well, I'm gonna develop a better system in the future, but this is only like the second one we're doing since I've started like really doing some of these deep dives. Thank you, Knock. I really appreciate it. Hi, Killer Sharko. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Yes, we're gonna do channel reviews. Purple app, YouTube, you can send both, you can send one. I'm gonna read over your long-term and short-term goals, and what you're gonna do is send your channel in our Discord, and I'm gonna drop a link to our server in a moment in all the chats, so give me one moment. Uno momento, please. Let me drop this in. I think I accidentally sent the event tab. Hold on. Oh no, wait, yeah, I did, to channel reviews, which is fine because that should still bring you to the Discord. Let me know if that doesn't work. I'm sending it on Twitch, I'm sending it on YouTube, I'm sending it on TikTok. Let me see, is there anywhere else I need to send it? I think X is fine. You guys can find if you're watching on X, just click on my link in bio to get to the Twitch, and then you can click on that Discord link. But yeah, so what we're gonna be doing is you're gonna drop your channel in the hashtag stream chat. I'm gonna show you guys here on screen what that looks like. Also, hold up, because I think I'm probably on the wrong display. Oh! Wait, I'm not. Okay, poggers. All right. So in the hashtag stream chat in our Discord is where you're going to be looking. You're going to join, and then you'll go to the stream chat. and you can drop your channel link along with your long-term and your short-term goals. I love how Pixie Princess V2 relayed this out very nicely. And yeah, I'll get through as many as I can today. Normally first come first serve, so I'll do a pretty deep dive into the first few people, and then I'll try to do a rapid fire at the end and give each channel as much as I can with the time I have with you guys today, which is normally 2 hours. I'll try to give you each one little actionable step. Now, the thing is, even if I don't get to your channel today, there is a lot of applicable advice that you guys can use even when watching reviews on other people's channels. There might be something that you can learn if you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber or creator and you don't know really where to start. This might be able to give you some good info. So I highly recommend you take some notes down. I'm going to open up my Notion as well and write down notes out for people. So I need to get that set up as well. Give me 1 second. Because that's something I wanted to do. We started it last stream. I was like, oh, let's do more of this. So I'm going to do like YouTube review stream. And if you're wondering, why should I take advice from this magical celestial wolf girl? They're kind of sus. I will share with you why. Neon, thank you for the follow. Colossus and Rena, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I really hope you guys are enjoying your day. The reason why you should take advice from this magical celestial wolf girl is because I've been creating content for almost 10 years. Can you believe it? Almost 10 years. I have 10.3k followers on the Purple app. I'm a little bit slower to TikTok. I think I have like almost 6k on TikTok. We're nearing it slowly. And over 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. But I've also started multiple channels from 0, getting videos up to in the like 4 digits view number or 5-digit view number, 6-digit view numbers. I've yet to break 1 million, but I think my highest viewed YouTube short is over 600,000 views. So I've learned a thing or two, and I also do this full time for work. I actually left college to pursue my YouTube channel with planning on going back to college if it didn't work out, but it worked out. And then I actually got a full-time job working at a VR company where I do YouTube analytics. I'm kind of a manager now, and I'm managing multiple teams doing videos. I did stream coaching as well, where I taught people. I did group coaching, one-on-one coaching, got paid for that as well through this business that I used to be a part of that they hired me on, did some contract work, and I've done my own just one-on-one coaching for a while as well. So yeah, this is a great place to get some free advice. We'll do free channel reviews here. And then if you're interested in learning more from me, feel free to email me, and I'll drop my email in the chats as well. If you're interested. I don't have one-on-one coaching slots open exactly right now, but I'm considering reopening them in the future. So if you're interested, you can email me, and I can keep you on a list to reach out if those do open up and when they do open up. And I'll send that in the chat as well. Callie Baronic, thank you for the follow. All right, let me catch up with chat really quick, and then we will hop into the first channel reviews. Hi, Cuckoo. Hi, Pixel Joy. How are you doing today? So nice to see you, Ninja. Hi. River Lunaris, good to see you. Ollie, hello. You're playing a few games that went good. That's so good to hear. Zero, thank you for the hydrate, guys. Make sure you hydrate. Let me get a sip. Sip some water. Thank you, Knock, for the rose and for the hearts on TikTok. I really appreciate it. Hi, Lady Pixel Heart. Love your name, by the way. Welcome in. So good to see you. No problem. No problem. I'm excited to see some of your content. Knock, welcome in. Good to see you. Today's your first day of public school. 6 a.m. I just woke up. Oh, dang. Also, by the way, if you are under 18, you shouldn't be here. Just a reminder. I don't know what age you are, but just throwing that reminder out there as you talk about school. And please don't share your age with me either. Ray, thank you for the YouTube sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hello. Saved. Okay, sweet. That sounds good. Funny thing, I saw a SpongeBob meme where he gets muscular each time, and it has a sentence about how streamer prepared their stream. During the stream, you prep stream alert. Reminds me of that. Dude, there's always scuff. Even if you've been streaming for 10 years, something always goes wrong with OBS. The software is not perfect, right? Something always goes wrong. Hi, Danny. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hi, baby. How's it going? Hello. Your model's so cute. Thank you, Voxy. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts as well, Knock, on TikTok. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be doing channel reviews today. Whoops. Did not mean to zoom in like that. Let me just lock my model really quick. Sneak, so good to see you. Hi. Elf, good to see you. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? Jewelry Box, great to see you. Thank you for the support. Phantom Smash, welcome in. Hello, hello. Get on and off the train a lot. Yes, I got a seasonal pass, Phantom. I constantly can take that train, all right? They know me well. How many things do you have on the wheel spin? I think we have like 8 to 10, and I have a spot where if it lands on it, you actually get to add more to the wheel. So I think we have some of them and growing. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure, Knock. Thank you. I wasn't sure, and I always have to say it if I see anything that I'm like, I don't know. I have to make sure to send out the reminder. That sounds good. Well, I hope that public school goes really well. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it goes wonderfully. This is wild. This is wild. We're in a wild time of the internet. You can see magical celestial wolf girls on streams. Oh my gosh. That's all right, Knock. That's all right. Okay, so Sneak, yeah, people have to send their channel in the hashtag stream chat. So we already have a few people lined up. And yeah, let's get started. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? How's the music? I'll probably pause it for channel reviews because normally I need to set up my tracks still. I recently got a new PC, so I've been resetting stuff up fresh just to like re-go through everything, and I got to reset up so that my music isn't playing through during my recordings, but for now we'll just turn it off. Music's good? Okay, sounds good. I am gonna mute it though anyways soon, but all right, let me get another sip of water. I think I have a sneeze coming. Hold on. Nope, we're good. Okay, let me get a sip of water. And let's dive into it. Okay, so we're going to be, oops. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I just have to set this up. I have way too many monitors running at all times. The life of a VTuber. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monitors, guys. Although one of them is technically kind of a fake monitor, but it's still a monitor, so I gotta count it for the meme. Am I a goddess? Man, that'd be cool. I wish. Maybe I don't. I feel like being a goddess has a lot of responsibilities. Natalie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now Magical Celestia Wolf Girl. Yo, guys, why are my alerts so scuffed right now? I'm not going to be able to hear them during stream. This is so sad. I don't even know. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I know why. Do you guys hear alerts on stream? It's because I've been switching back and forth on my headsets like a ton lately. I have it. Let me see. Thank you for the roses, Knock. For the 1 rose, the 51 roses. Thank you. Let me switch it. I think I just fixed it. It's because my headphones, I was using my cute cat headphones when I was playing Fields of Mystria. Because it adds to the experience. I'm like, forget about my professional headphones. I gotta use the cheap cute cat headphones to add to the pink girly experience. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, let me get the Discord up. Let me get our first channel up. But thank you guys for joining me here today. I'm super excited. If you have any questions in the chat, feel free to ask. I do tend to go into deep rambles, so I might miss a lot of your questions during the stream. Normally, I'm pretty attentive to chat, but do know that it's a little bit different because I'm going to try to give you guys the best I can for your time here. Hey, thank you, Baby King, for the follow. Little Demon for the follow. Z, welcome in. How are you doing? You're living life as a secret agent. Poggers. Hi, Adara. I'm doing good. How are you doing? We're doing channel reviews right now. Where will you find the notes taken on stream? I will write some down for you as well, and I'll send them in the stream chat. Stream chat. We're gonna eventually make a dedicated chat in the Discord for these channel reviews, I think, in the future. But that's where we'll start. Yeah, I remember. Your name is so beautiful too. Okay, we are gonna switch. I think we're on the Discord monitor, so I am going to actually switch it to our main monitor. You guys are just gonna see. Actually, we'll leave it on here for a second. Okay, so first channel of the day is going to be William's Art. I know we briefly looked at William's channel, but we'll be able to do a deeper dive today because we didn't have much time at the end of stream last time. Okay, so the topic, I like how you wrote out the topic. Excuse me, is animation and information about animation. Oh my god, that rhymes. You guys hear that? That's slick. Okay, information about animation. Alright, so goals are making art, getting better at it. Okay, cool. And making people learn and laugh while doing so. Maybe inspire some younger artists, even though I'm 26. That's okay. You can be any age to inspire people. You don't need to like necessarily have this, what seems to be like infinite wisdom. Also, hold on, I'm gonna move myself down slightly, I think my ears are poking out of frame. You can be any age to inspire people. I think that there's inspiration everywhere, so don't even like stress yourself out about that. I just want to throw that in there. Okay, even if it's one person, I succeed in my goal, which is beautiful. I love that. That's a great way to ground yourself. And remember that if things get tough. Okay, every extra person is a bonus. That's so true. Also, already looking into making better thumbnails, like said the lighting last time. Thank you for your channel and feedback. Anyone else always wanting to learn a bit more? Yeah, of course. And you guys are more than welcome to resubmit your channels in the future, by the way. But know that I am hoping if you're resubmitting your channel, we don't necessarily have it as a rule yet because this is a new thing, but like, I hope the next time you send your channel, you've at least made a few new videos that you can show me or something along those lines, because I can't keep giving you the same advice. You have to take action on the advice, right? And that's a really important theme that I want you guys to keep in mind. It is important to be able to listen to informative YouTube videos, coaches, things like that. But at the end of the day, you have to be the one that's going to take action, and you have to be the one that's going to apply the things you learn. That is super critical. So please make sure that you're thinking about that and incorporating that throughout. And what I mean by that too is, even if I give you a ton of information today, make sure you write down like one actionable step you're going to do this week. You don't have to get everything done at once, but take one actionable step. Patrick, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Hi, Rena. Yeah, no problem, Adara. How do you join the Discord? Let me send the link for you right now. Give me a second. I'm going to copy this link. We don't have, I don't know if there are bots on TikTok. I got to learn about that. It's still newer on the TikTok streaming front. But here you go. I'm going to send that. Let me get OBS back up. Yes, notes. Yeah, hi Vinka, welcome in. I'll send it again here as well. Good morning, backlighting effect on your model look beautiful. Thank you. I know, isn't that so cool, Vinka? I'll have to show you that program. It's really, really sick. I absolutely love it. Who threw that at me? Plasma. Rude. Oh, can I hear music? Oh, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. I'm just gonna mute it for now anyways, because I have to reset up my audio stuff later so that it's going through different streaming channels and all that. Just something that I haven't gotten back to since I got my new PC. Okay, so let's take a look at William's channel. I'm gonna switch this properties to primary monitor. Okay. No problem, Plasma. Yeah. No problem, thanks. Let me move, and I'm gonna move this up. Give me guys one more second. Just gonna move up on TikTok the channel so y'all can see a bit better. You're in? Okay, nice. Welcome in, little demon. Welcome in. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look. So your banner, take a look at your banner first. Williams art, talking about learning about and making animation since 2021. Okay, nice. That's cool. I don't think, as far as like grammar goes, it's kind of picky, but I don't think you need learning about. You can just say talking about and learn. Wait, let me see. I think you can reword this a little bit. Talking about. Wait, talking. Okay, so you do. Let me write this down. We're gonna put Williams art, and we're gonna do change banner tagline to be smoother, and I want you to change it to talking about, or talking and learning about, wait, talking, okay, talking, learning, okay, yeah, we need to figure out a way to reword this, so let me think. If anybody has any suggestions in the chat, let me know. Talking about creating, learning, and talking about animation, maybe? Creating, learning, and talking about animation. I think that's a bit smoother. If we have any other suggestions in the chat, feel free to drop them. Animation 101 channel. That's kind of cute. I like that, Lady Pixel Heart. That's cute. Yeah, just a little bit more understandable. Totally agree. Absolutely clashing colors. If anybody looks at this, like my eyes are vibrating a little bit. I think you honestly could get away with maybe making this text white, but this vibrating red and blue are clashing a lot with each other, and it's creating this vibrating effect. I don't know if you see that, but it almost looks like the text is moving, and you kind of got to squint to be able to read it or make sense of it. So you don't want to make your viewer like working for that off the bat, trying to read your tagline, right? So I would definitely change that color. Also, let me see, this blue line underneath your name, I think it's kind of unnecessary. If I were to give like a little bit of graphic design advice, I don't think you really need it. As far as your profile picture goes, nice. I think you could bump the saturation a little bit too, potentially, because your banner's pretty saturated. You can bump your saturation on your profile picture. The reason I say this is because the more readable and like saturated your profile picture is, you guys know, like when you go to the homepage and you can see people's like picture here, it might be able to stand out more. So that's one reason why you could do that. Okay, so there's a little bit about your banner. Let me look at your about you. Okay, like how you have your info here. Let me check your links. We're going to check your links, see if they work. Your X works. Your Instagram works. Okay, nice. I don't know if you plan on live streaming or adding any other platforms, but make sure you do add those in if you do. Okay, cool. It's the saturation, font, and size. Yes, totally, totally. Akuma, thank you for the hydrate. Really appreciate you. Hi, Bam Bam. How are you doing? Thank you for the like. Welcome in. Yeah. So I would definitely take another. Maybe you could even do a few different versions and see what looks the best. Feel free to submit them in the Discord as well, like in the art share section. Okay. Let me take a look at your videos. About you is not necessarily like turbo important, so I wasn't diving super deep into it. So yeah, we talked a little bit about thumbnails. I would say a few things for you to try. Let me look at your shorts too. Okay, I don't know how many like animation memes you've done, but since you're an animator, something I would recommend for channel growth is memes or popular audio clip animation. So I don't know how much you scroll like TikTok or Instagram, but normally there's popular audio going around, memes or animations that people are doing. So I highly recommend you look into doing that for short form content. This could be one of your vehicles of growth. Guys, remember, there are multiple vehicles of growth, okay? Multiple vehicles of growth, and trends are only one of many vehicles of growth. It doesn't mean you always have to do trendy content. It doesn't mean you're chained to this, oh, I have to do whatever's popular right now. Not true. There are so many different types of vehicles of growth, and this is one of many. So I would recommend checking that out, looking at trending audio. And of course, trending shows, I see, which is one of your most popular videos we looked at, is from Digital Circus. I haven't seen Digital Circus, but of course I'm familiar with the character. See, and that's when you know that's some good marketing right there. I haven't even seen it, and I'm just familiar with the characters. Okay, that's insane. I see that you already did stuff with Digital Circus, so popular. Another thing is like popular shows, memes, animations based off of it, which you already started doing. So I'd love to see you buckle down on that. I'm just going to put a few stars on here. Who threw that? Dead swing. I see you. What's up? Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, so I would recommend that. And as you can see, guys, we look at William's most popular videos. Pocket Killer, Poke Remix. Nice. 3 years ago, FNAF. See another popular fandom. So some of your top ones are media that has been popular with the time, which is really cool to see. And then I think one of your most popular as of late, if I'm like looking at your last like 10 videos, is this one that you have with Digital Circus. Let me see. This one. You Are What You Eat animated short film. That's pretty cool. Okay. And I'll dive into some actual looking at content too. I'm just getting like an overall look so far. Okay, sweet. So yeah, your first vehicle is going to be buckling down on this. You can see the disparity in views already. I think that's going to be one thing that can really help you grow and start moving your channel up. Number 2, you said one of your long form goals was animation education. So this is going to be another vehicle of growth. Okay, we've talked about, I'm just going to write down here vehicles of growth. Okay, we talked about one, which is trending topics, memes, etc. Anybody can do this. This exists in every single sphere, whether you're an art channel, a react channel, a gaming channel, right? Pal World 1.0 just came out. Fields of Mystery 1.0 just came out. You think about what's currently going on and try to apply that to your channel based on the stuff that you like. And if there's a game you play and there hasn't been updates, but they have an update coming out, be prepared for that. Like, be ready to start making content on that. Okay, your next vehicle of growth is going to be educational content, and this is because this is a part of your goals, right? You want to educate people on animation. Love that. Love that. One idea I randomly just thought off the top of my head is you can potentially like review or share in-depth knowledge about animation books. So there's one called, I don't know if you've heard of, oh shoot, what's the name of that book? The 12 principles of animation. Principles of animation. You could literally do like a breakdown of that book. You could do a breakdown of that book. You can break it down into tutorial for each principle of animation. There's some ideas as well. And I'm trying to think. There was another idea I had, but I lost it. What other educational content can you do? Okay, so yeah, this is a really good start, at least for your second vehicle. And then William, I think you were there at the beginning, but another thing I recommend you doing, guys, we've talked about this. If you haven't seen this, there's a great tool called vidIQ. I'm going to put this in the Twitch chat. Let me see. I think we have a command. I guess, I don't know if we do. I'll have to get a command up for that. I thought we had one, but I don't know what happened to it. But there's a tool called vidIQ. It's free. It's free up to a point. Then you need to pay like a monthly subscription, of course. But let me sign in really quickly and I'll show you guys. I'll give you a little example with William's channel on how this works. This tool is extremely good, especially for educational channels. And I highly recommend you get into this tool if you're an educational channel. So we're going to research keyword animation because that's what William's channel is about. And look at this animation meme. That's actually hilarious. Is pretty big. So let me move myself for a sec so you guys can actually see what's going on here. So basically how this tool works is search volume is how many people searched this topic in the last 30 days. Why is this so important? How many times a day do you use Google? How many times a day do you use YouTube to go search something to find information? Obviously, AI is a little bit more part of the conversation now, but AI also recommends videos, and AI can give people information, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are visual, and they still need to walk through tutorials. So they might ask AI, like Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever, hey, how do I do this? And it might recommend your video on YouTube. So this is why this is still important even when AI is on the table, because AI could recommend your content and say, hey, go watch this creator. They're going to be able to give you a tutorial on this or that, okay? So for anybody who's worried about that, just keep that in mind. Okay, so animation challenge, animation meme, Jaden Animations. What this means, search volume, is how many people searched this specific topic in the last 30 days on YouTube specifically. That's what vidIQ covers, YouTube specifically. How many people looked this up? And then next is competition, and this shows you how many videos are coming out or how many videos are out on this topic. And you're looking for low competition, high search volume. That's the gold mine, okay? Low. Not many people made videos, but a lot of people are interested in looking for it. Funny phone animation. These are even ideas for shorts. Around 5,000 search volume, medium competition. Let me see what else we have. We have funny animation skit, 5,000 views, low competition. You can always, and if you don't know what this means, look it up on YouTube to get an idea of what it is. 2D animation tutorial. Huge opportunity for William right here. Any other animation education tutorial type channels. Hi, Lil Raya. Good to see you. Bright Lord, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. No problem. Okay, so 145,000 searches per month. Low competition. 2D animation tutorial. There's a really, really great idea for you, William, to be able to look at. 3D animation. There's another route as well. I don't know if you're doing 2D or 3D or both. Learn animation, comedy animation, beginner animation, animation journey. You can even dive into this more if you're like, okay, but what exactly do they want to learn? Like 2D animation tutorial, let me click on that. 2D animation tutorial for beginners. Animation tutorial for beginners. Animation tutorial, how to animate, Blender grease pencil. Huge for any Blender creators. 95,000 search volume, low competition. Grease pencil tutorial for anybody who's doing tutorials on Blender right now. You got it. You better jump on that because that's like literally insanely growing, and the arrows mean it's growing even more. So this is good information for you because animation seems to be a growing topic, a trending topic in general right now, and so does grease pencil on Blender, which is pretty cool. Animation course, people are looking up. Seems like there might not be a lot of options. That's a potential monetization route for you. If you're thinking about monetizing your content, consider selling a course. You can see this is really high search volume as well. Let me see what else. Yeah, hand-drawn animation, another one. That's a whole nother route if you're not doing digital. Flash animation tutorial in Hindi. That's very specific, right? Animation CC animation, or animate CC animation tutorial. So you have a ton that you can dive through here. So I think, yeah, no problem, Lady Pixel Art. Yeah, I saw Hio Kaleo talk about that. Dude, I literally love vidIQ. Hi, Azuku. Welcome in. Geekish, welcome in. So good to see you. Hope your trip went really well, by the way. Welcome back. Very versatile. There's a lot of different ideas you can do with training audio. Totally. And you can do simple stuff, right? You can do simple things as well. Okay. And if you're an animator and you're worried about time, something you could consider is making a bunch of like keyframe, like emotes, kind of similar to a PNG tuber, like smiling, happy, sad. And you can even like throw those in there and do a few animated films where it's not a full frame by frame. You can just do little frames of the extremes, right? You can just do extreme moments. I've seen a lot of those do really well on TikTok too. So if you're worried about time and you're an animator, consider, or a VTuber too, like a PNG tuber, just consider possibly getting like a bunch of different faces of your VTuber and even doing content that way. Even if you have a full 2D model or 3D model, you'd be willing to experiment and mix it up, because you never know what type of visual style is going to catch somebody's attention and make them want to support your channel. Yeah, so this one's a good one. Another one we talked about before is Answer the Public. It's free for the first two searches every day. JD, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Answer the Public's been around for a long time. Of course, they're implementing AI. So many modern day companies are. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. We're gonna go to search keywords, and we're gonna use. I don't usually use the AI research. Everybody has a different stance on that. Won't dive too deep into it today, but I will normally look at like the organic searches, and we're just gonna look up animation. Anybody can use this tool. It's free. I'm going to drop this link in the Twitch chat for anybody who wants to check it out. Feel free to search your channel keywords right now if you want to even like look into it a little bit. And okay, so I'm going to search animation. You get 2 free searches a day. You get 3 if you have an account. I made an account so I can get the 3. And that's more than enough per day, because this is just the idea phase, right? You're just searching for ideas that's going to help you grow your channel. It's really what we're talking about right now. We're just going to give this a second to load. Guys, make sure you hydrate. Everybody get a sip. I'm just going to scroll down here because the wheel's kind of annoying to look at. Sometimes you got to like tilt your head. Okay, so these are questions people are asking. We're going to go to organic searches like I mentioned. People are looking up, this is Google specifically. So remember vidIQ is YouTube. This is Google. And Google will search your or provide your videos as well. I'll show you guys right now. I'm not in incognito mode, but probably shouldn't matter too much. I'm going to look up PNG. Video to mini tutorial. Check this out. Bam, right there. It's my video first. 196K views 3 years ago. You get other people's videos in here too. So your goal is to try and rank and become one of these first few video options, especially if people don't know who you are yet. This is a really great way to grow, because then like they literally have no choice. I know it sounds kind of crazy. You guys can't see it because I'm covering it. Hold on, let me move myself. It's kind of crazy, but they have no choice. They must watch you, but make sure your content's good too, and then they'll stick around. Yeah, so that's really cool. That's what you're aiming for essentially with this strategy. And that's the strategy I mostly use to grow my YouTube channel to start. Okay, so organic searches, animation cartoon, animation courtyard. We're going to keep going. We want to look in the question section. Are animation jobs in demand? Are animation studios using AI? Really interesting talking topic you potentially could talk about. Are animation and anime the same thing? Are animation memes fair use? Might want to be careful with that one, unless you're a lawyer, have that experience. Are animation jobs dying? Are animation sales worth anything? Are animation and cartoon the same? There's so many cool ideas. You could do little shorts, little blips, and answer these questions, right? I think this is really, really cool. And also, this is interesting, guys, because for any animator that wants to monetize as well, this can give you ideas for monetization. So maybe you sell little animations on like Etsy or something video editors can use. Watering can animation, trash can animation, soda can animation. These are animations people are looking up, I'm assuming, because they want to use it in some type of PowerPoint, or they want, maybe teachers are looking for these animation, anybody who's making PowerPoint. So this is another really good like monetization method. So I'm going to add Answer the Public monetization, or Answer the Public used for video ideas and potential monetization ideas. And that's really cool because we talk about this. A lot of artists in the chat know this. Hold on, let me make sure that's spelled right. Is that it can be pretty hard to be running a YouTube channel, also doing commissions, also preparing for your debut. God knows what other things you're preparing for. But I think it's really important to try and find more ways to make more kind of passive income. I don't know if this is considered passive income. It's like a middle ground. but like selling digital items for you, like selling digital animations is a great potential method. I know it wasn't one of your main goals to monetize, but I think this is helpful for any other artists in the chat, is using these tools because it can give you ideas of what you want to sell. And the reason I talk about this is because if you want to make the most for your time, selling a digital product is going to be way more worth your time than commissions. I'm not saying don't do commissions. You may get to a point where you want to stop doing them or take them less because you want to focus on this, because you can make this once and you can sell it forever, which is really, really OP, right? It's kind of similar to, it's a little bit different, but like with VTuber customizable models or people make models that people can buy, you can make it once, sell it forever. Although, you know, the good devs will add updates and constantly make sure you're getting new content. We love that. That's amazing. But with some of these like static ones, make it once, sell it forever, that's like a really, really big win. Because the more you grow, say your subscribers grow, the more chance this has to go up and the more money that you can potentially make over time. Which is something you're really going to want to do, is start stacking your time and your energy so that you can begin scaling and make a bigger team depending on what your goals are as a creator. Hi Axia, good morning, welcome in, good to see you. But yeah, so those are some things that you got, 2 vehicles of growth that I recommend for you to start with. We've talked about a few of those, but here is it specifically applied to your channel. Trending topics and educational topics I think would be really, really helpful for you. Now let me catch up with chat and we'll do maybe like one more piece of advice, then we'll move to the next channel. Hi Vox, welcome in. How are you doing today? Answer the Public is great. I started using it last week when you shared it. Yeah, are you enjoying it so far, Hyacinth? That was, thank you, it was fun. 2 people got motion sick on the bus. No, I prepared myself. I knew I get motion sickness. You brought sleep mask and I was like, I can't get motion sickness if I can't see. Totally. I like to chew on little gingers too because I can get motion sick as well. That sucks so much though, but I'm glad you prepared yourself. Kelly says my channel kind of embarrasses me. Had to start from somewhere. No, you got to start from somewhere and that's okay. Like we're all learning, we're all growing. I totally know what you mean. But I'm glad you started. It takes a lot of courage to create and put yourself out there, right? And the definition of courage is like my favorite definition in the whole world. The definition of courage is not to act without fear, but to act despite the fear being there. Even though the fear is there, you act anyways. That is the definition of courage, which is why it's one of my favorite words ever. Yo, good morning, Axia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ni hao ma. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Let me get a translation in. Let's see. For those who are wondering what I was just saying, I'm learning Chinese right now, slowly. So, Axia and I normally practice on Twitch. How's everyone doing? Well, hen hao. I'm doing very good. Thank you. How about you? How are you doing? Is it, yeah, it's, ni hao ma. Ni hao ma? Ni hao ma. Yeah. Okay, I had to think for a second. Yo, dude, let's draw. It's so good to see you again. How are you doing? Your help, YouTube Shorts helped with just one video. Yo, we'll have to check it out. That's amazing. Here, I'll check it out and then we'll go back to William's channel. Let's check it out. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, let's go. Oh wait, latest. Okay, cool. Is this your newest short right here? Yo. Yay. I'm so hyped for you. Let's go. I love your character, by the way. Yo, that's awesome. Okay. Let's go. Good for all. Oh my God, words. Good for y'all actively working on your YouTube channels. Mine is dead. Hey, it takes a lot of time and energy and focus. That's your latest one. Nice. That's so cool. And I like that you did like a timely event. That's awesome. San Diego Comic-Con is not for the week. This is really cool. All right, awesome. I'm not going to do a full deep dive into watch just because we've got a lot of channels to work through, but that's awesome. I'm really excited for you. It took you a long time to edit, but you got it in the system. Yeah, no problem. Great work. Big proud. Let's go. Good on you for taking action. And good morning. Tell me you heard otherwise, Gucci. Oh man, I hope you feel better soon. Get some Tums. Take care of yourself. It's so amazing. Yay, Haya, that's good to hear. Tanks and Overwatch are not doing their job, bro. Tell them to lock in. I thought I was the only person to sip on ginger ale. No, I drink. That's why I love drinking ginger ale on the plane too. That's my first order every time, Geekish. Every time. That's my latest one. Good morning. Good morning, GAE. How are you doing today? Took me a long time to edit. No problem. Yes, reviewing channels today. We are. Yes. If you can join the Discord and drop your channel in the hashtag stream chat, I'll do my best to get to them. Otherwise, we do these. I try to do these more regularly now because people really like them. Hi, Jemmy. So good to see you. No problem. No problem. You're here to learn. Let's go. Awesome. I wish if I could finish a project, I would revive my YouTube channel. I feel that I have so many freaking projects going. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's like actually getting kind of insane at this point. Thank you for the hydrate, guys. Make sure you hydrate. Let me get TikTok chat back up. Hold on, I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay, I got it back. All right, let me also, I guys, I'm gonna restart the TikTok stream. It's a little strategy we've been using. If you guys stream on TikTok, little strategy is you restart the stream. If your reach like dies, you can restart it and bring people back. It's kind of insane. I remember the community had this idea because we were talking about it. I don't know if it's against like their TOS or anything, but I have not gotten in trouble yet. So we're vibing. Okay, we're vibing. Hold on, let me restart it. Okay, there we go. And let me get my OBS. There we go. All right. You are reviewing viewers' channels. I am. Yes. Twitch, YouTube. You can drop them in the Discord. Did I drop? Wait, let me see. Did I drop you? Yeah, I did. Okay, I dropped the link to our Discord. That's right. And I'll do my best to get back to you. You can drop your channel in the hashtag stream chat. Another one of your crush dreams on VGen. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, hipster. How are you doing today? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. You explored VGen. Nice. I hope you found some great artists to commission. Okay, yeah, I gave you feedback on thumbnails last time. And I think as far as actual content goes, I've watched this video before because you shared it on stream. It looks like, let me see, you're doing a 3D animation. Hold on, that was a little loud. I have it muted. Okay, let me restart. This is so cool, by the way. I love the style. I think it'd be cool to do little short stories too. I don't know how much you do that already, but nice. Okay. Yeah, so I think like some of the things that are really going to help you, you can throw in some of these original like animations, test animations, things that you're doing every once in a while. Super cool to share behind the scenes. Super cool to share behind the scenes. Hold on, let me do. Will that turn in 3? Yeah. Share BTS behind the scenes. Very cool to have that. Don't make it your only thing because you're going to really struggle to grow if people don't know who you are. Or it could be fine if you're like an insanely like good animator. And I mean like best of the best because, right, people will come out with like some crazy stuff. And just because their raw skill is so insane, they might get lots of user attention, even if they're not like taking these other vehicles of growth. But for us, we want to diversify our vehicles of growth, right? So you can keep doing that, but what I'm telling you is to add into your strategy, William. I'm asking you to add trending topics, memes, and educational content, and use some of those tools and those ideas that I talked about. And I would love to see you dive into doing a few of these different ideas. You can do it in short form, you can do it in long form, you can do both. You can do any type of thing with that. Also, hi Creation, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. But yeah, I think that's it for William's channel. And then let's move on to our next creator, which is Pixie Princess. Pixie, are you here? Hello, testing 1 2. Welcome, welcome. Where do you put it? No problem. GAE. You'll put it in the hashtag stream chat. Hashtag stream chat. I'll show you right here. It's under the general. Hashtag stream chat. Please include your long-term and short-term goals with me as well. That would be awesome. And let me catch up with chat really quick before we hop into the next channel. How this works. No problem. Yep, just give you that info. The official word on TikTok streaming to hit pause for even the slightest delays or pauses, but otherwise they want full uptime and interactions with their specific platform. Oh yeah, for sure. Like constant interactions and constant go, go, go. Yeah, I do lots of solo TikTok streams because I just can't keep up with Twitch and TikTok at the same time. So I'll literally like do little 20-minute streams like different times of the day on TikTok just to be able to talk to people there. You're here? Okay, awesome. Hi, universe! The universe! It sings to me! Hello. How you doing? I love if I wasn't so stubborn with doing high poly stuff, I'd maybe already be successful. No, high poly's sick, right? Like, you just have a different method than other people, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, let me see. Let me get up our OBS chat that's now hiding. All right, we're gonna do Pixie next. So let me switch our display so we can take a look at your goals first. Thank you guys, by the way, everybody who's hanging out. Sigma voice line. The universe. Yeah, I was actually the Sigma's voice actor. Can you believe that? No, I wasn't. All right. Wait, wrong monitor. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at your goals. Okay, I love some feedback for channel review stream. Yes, Pixie. I only recently found a direction for my content, but still feel lost despite hours of research every week. Let me tell you, sometimes the feeling of loss never fully goes away. You'll go in cycles, all right? You guys will go in cycles. You'll know what you're doing, like, oh my god, this is the best thing, and they'll be like, dog, what the fuck is going on? I don't know anything. That's just like totally a natural part of being human too, but it's also especially a deep crisis I think a lot of artists and creators face. So that's like totally a part of the journey. So also don't stress yourself out about it too much, but I think the best thing that has helped me with that is regular reflection and regrounding yourself and why you're doing this to begin with, but also regular reflection. If you could do weekly reflections to write out your thoughts like on a journal, like on a piece of paper, that's really helpful. So I'm going to write this down let me do next Pixie. I'm just writing you on Notion. Pixie, hold up. Pixie, Princess VTuber. Pixie, Princess VTuber. Number one, I'm gonna add this in here just so you have it, like, mental, actually maybe gonna call it mental something, because guys, please keep in mind, I'm not a mental health professional, but I do love to give ideas about, the things that I've faced and, like, what has helped me, but do keep in mind that I am not a professional, and to take all advice that you hear with a grain of salt. But I would say, like, for the feeling lost, it happens, and to like ground yourself with journaling is what really helps me. And I mean like regular reflection on your content and streams, because this helps ground when you get like really in your head about it. Like literally write down like, this is how I felt about stream this week. This is the thing that's been really hard or challenging lately. This is something I'd like to make better. Also make sure to throw in something that's been going really well. Don't be fully down on yourself. I think those three things can like help you a ton for that feeling of being lost. I'm not going to say it's going to solve it, but it can definitely help ground you a bit more. Okay, the goal of my content is to use my art and knowledge to help educate and provide resources for people who are lower income in the VTuber community. Love that. That's awesome. I think that's a great place to go in the community, because there is a big selection of people who need this kind of help or are trying to access VTubing for free or lower income, so that's pretty cool. I've done this by doing VTuber design workshops, or I help design concepts for VTubers for free. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and do art class streams. Very fun. All right, awesome. Long-term goals: grow a monetized YouTube channel and or get more Twitch subs so I can take fewer art commissions and create unique edited content for YouTube. Currently, all have our VODs and clips on there. Okay, cool. Love that. Love that. I want your number one goal, Pixie. Your number one goal for you, before I even look at your channel based on your goals, is going to be to post long-form content that you can monetize. Obviously, you can't monetize till you hit certain things, but that's where we're going to work on some of those vehicles for growth for you, okay? But that's going to be your number one goal, even more than your Twitch streams, Lady Pixel Art, even more than your Twitch streams, okay? If you're streaming like 5 days a week, I don't know how much you stream right now. I would rather have you cut that down to 3 days a week to dedicate the other 2 days on editing and making a long form video, okay? If you're streaming 2 days a week, but you're streaming 8 hours of time, cut those streams in half, and I want you to focus more on YouTube. Based on your goals, this is what I would do if I was in your position. If you want to do monetization, you want to reach more people, you want to help more people, that's where you want to start. And we go in cycles, right? If you're in a growth stage right now, you might need to switch your focus to YouTube first, and then you will be able to go back to Twitch when your YouTube audience grows, because you'll have more people attending those workshops, and it'll start boosting your Twitch. So literally the best advice for you right now is going to be to focus more on your YouTube channel. Okay, let me take a look at this. We're going to pull up your YouTube channel first. Actually, let me pull up both, and then let me switch. Hi, Ghost. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, I love your vibes. Princess Raccoon? Okay, I see you. I was going to say I see you, Queen, but I see you, Princess. I see you, Princess. All right, let me switch screens. Hold up. All right. Primary monitor? Okay, there we go. Almost got spooked because I heard Axie. I was like, did I send my YouTube? Oh no. Send you email, plenty of multi-tools and suggestions that would benefit multicasting. Yo, that would be awesome, Plasma. I was like, there's got to be ways to make some multi-streaming stuff easier. And there's probably better platforms too. I haven't done a ton of research into it yet, so literally that would be so pog. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. You don't see it? Yes, we're here now. Show Princess Raccoon. Here's Princess Raccoon. I'm covering Princess Raccoon. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on, move myself. It's so cute. Hi Fictro, welcome in. How are you doing? This is amazing. I love your little intro. This is awesome. Okay, really good vibes. Let me hit you with that follow as well. What am I hearing? Oh, that's the ad. That was so scary. Did you guys see that? He's like breathing so heavily. Bro, this is the one thing. Guys, I love fall. We're coming up on fall soon. Oh my god, this year is flying by. I love fall, guys. But the thing that I don't like about fall, okay, you're cozy. You got your pumpkin spice latte. You got a little blankie wrapped around you. You're watching a cozy little lo-fi music video. You're doing your stream reflection that Sapphire told you to do to make sure you're helping with your mental health and your mental peace. You're sitting there and all of a sudden, freaking jump scare, bro. You have like freaking like Freddy on the screen and I'm like, dog, I'm watching a lo-fi music video and you're out here sending a freaking horror ad. That's what I hate about fall, man. It's so ridiculous. But besides for that, bro, okay, besides for that, I love fall, but that's the one thing where I'm like, dude, I know the horror ads are coming to get us all. I know the horror ads are coming to haunt us all. Zero Emmy throwing stuff at me too for the jump scare. Welcome back, GAE. Just getting out of bed though. I have a sprained ankle. Oh no, ain't got on the same foot. I hope you get better soon. Dude, isn't it? Autumn is so beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, anyways, yeah, let me check your channel out. Let me make sure all your links work. Guys, by the way, always check your links regularly because people will unlink stuff or things get weird and they'll be like broken links and it's like the worst thing because you could have potentially gotten a sale or a client for things, but you had like a broken link. This is why I check them too because it happens a lot. It happens more often than you'd think. Love your aesthetic, by the way. Such a cute design. Oh my gosh. Literally obsessed. Oh my god. Adorable. Love your website too. Your website's really nice, really clean. I like the commission section. This is cool. You got all your different sections here. Nice. You're off to a really solid start. I love this. Okay. Yeah, so I want you to focus. Oh, maybe you are monetized. I think you probably, if anything, you probably need more watch time, right? Because I think you've hit the subscriber amount. I don't know if they still have it because I think they've changed it. Okay. That was the best perfect orange. Yeah, no problem. Let me get a sip of water. Give me 1 second. So yeah, I want you said grow a monetized YouTube channel or get more Twitch subs, take on fewer art commissions. Okay, so if your goal is to increase your monetization, which tell me if I'm right, that seems like the main thing that you're trying to focus on is increase monetization. Let me give you a few things. So for number one, with your Twitch stream, I don't know if you have this already, but this goes for anybody who wants to monetize. If you're trying to get more Twitch subs, come up with Twitch sub goals, community incentives. Give people a reason to sub, whether it's access to exclusive chat in the Discord, whether it's unlock new fan art of your character, whether it's it looks like you do commissions. I don't know if you do physical merch. Let me see. Do you do physical merch? I don't know if you do like stickers or anything. Something that worked really good for me, I felt like for a long time, and if you're worried about like privacy, you can get a PO box. PO box send out stickers like every 5 subs and do like a marbles game on stream for the giveaway. You could do something like that. So just think of community incentives about how to actually increase your monetization. You know what I mean? You want to actively think about, I don't know how much you put time into this. You sell stuff on Teespring? Okay, perfect. I don't know if you could just like give away a t-shirt for like 5 subs, because you want to make sure the money like makes sense, right? You don't want to be like spending more than you're making from that, unless you're in a position to do so. Some people can't do that and they just want to give stuff away, which is chill. It just depends on the position you're in to be able to do that or not. Get back to work on visual novel. Oh, cool. The visual novel would be really sick. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, you can definitely sell on Etsy too. Consider selling on Etsy, and just increasing the different places that you're selling on. You put that in parentheses. Yeah, so think of different ways you can focus on increasing that monetization and actually like come up with a plan for it. I think that's really, really helpful. Next is looking at more like digital products to sell, because like I said, it's something you can make once and keep bringing in money, which could be really helpful. Because if you're able to grow that income, like say you even start with making $10 a month regularly from a digital product, and then say you start making $50 a month and then $100 a month, right? That's going to start trying to clear up the time you're putting into commissions. So I would look more into that. I wanted to start going down this path, but I never got fully into it. But you'll probably want to look into like SEO, like search engine optimization is what it stands for, on products in demand. And you can target any niche. If your niche is to help VTubers, look into like VTuber small asset niche. And what you want to try to find, this is what I'm still kind of looking into recently too. So I don't have like a ton of info on what this actually is, so you'll have to do some more research on it. Which you said you've been doing a lot of research, so hopefully hopefully this will at least be able to help you. But look into like small budget things for VTubers. And maybe because you want to help people on small budget, you can do a free/paid. You could do a free/paid model, which what I mean by that is like every other item is free. And then every other item is free, but then every other item is also like paid. You get what I mean? Because then people can start becoming aware of you getting your free items, but then you also have and that can help you grow. And then you have your paid customers that'll come in, right? So you can also consider that. There was one other thing I was thinking of. I'm trying to remember what it was. What was it? But you want to find some things that are in demand, but not a lot of people are making it. So trying to find markets, and that's like the gold mine, right? You got to do a lot of research and really understand the audience to figure out what that is. And that could be really helpful for you as well. You sell digital products on VGen and Ko-Fi. Nice. How are the digital products going for you? Welcome in, Rebecca. How are you doing? You writing topics? I'm writing down right now. I'm basically taking notes for different people that are getting their channels reviewed that I'll send in the chat after, so they can use this and refer back to it. But it's helpful if you also make notes, because writing it down kind of puts it more into your memory. So I highly recommend it. Yeah. Also, welcome in, Bloodhound. How's it going? Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm trying to think what else. I had another thing in there that I was gonna recommend. They sell here and there for like 1 to 5, mostly emotes and some PNG tier models I made. Okay, do you mind sending a link actually in the Twitch chat? I'd love to see. I'd love to check out that shop if you have it. Hi, Yoru! Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, let's see what else. Do your art commissions monetize on YouTube? Okay, so I think some of those will help you. But your next thing, since you want to help people with lower income in the VTuber community, is consider tutorials that are search engine optimized, and that's going to help grow your watch time, and you'll also can get ad revenue from that, and you can also get sponsors from that as well. So there's a bunch of more income for you right there. And the only thing is with this is it's going to take up more of your time, which is why I was telling you digital products might be more worth it to you long term. You could do a mix. I think you should do a mix, because tutorials and all that is going to be a good way for people to discover you. It's discoverability, because people need to know who you are as well to be able to find your work, right? And that's not true for everybody. Some people don't even make YouTube content. They're just like a master at creating digital products, and they've gotten well known on those platforms. But this is a good vehicle, at least for people finding you and then wanting to buy your stuff. And I want you to link products in video tutorials that you're making, because then you can increase your sales that way as well. I want you to strategically place your sales according to the tutorial, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's another thing that I think would be really, really helpful for you. Let me see. And you have like different commissions here, but you're trying to get away from commissions. Oh yeah, so the problem I was saying you might run into, Pixel Heart, is you're going to run into a time issue again long term. So I want you to expand on both of these if possible. And you probably want to focus on tutorials first in digital products, but try not to ditch digital products completely for tutorials if you can manage your time correctly. Because what's going to happen is you might grow your channel, but you're still trading your time. You're still trading time for video. And then you have a time problem with commissions plus video, and you're still going to have a time problem. Because you said you want more time, right? I think was what you were saying. Or you said or get more Twitch subs so I can take fewer art commissions, right? You want to take fewer art commissions, but why do you want to take fewer art commissions? That's my question. Is it because of time? I'd love to know more. But you could run into a time issue there. That's what I'm just trying to help you with, because I've run into some of those issues before, and I think that could be a really good thing to save you time now. Hi, Fury. Welcome in. Yeah, time so you can work. Exactly. Yeah, you're saying about your visual novel. So you'll run into another time issue where you won't be able to work on your visual novel, right? So the other thing is, too, I'm going to be honest with you. If your visual novel is one of your main goals, make time for it anyways, even though you have these other things. Set it like 1 hour per weekend, even like aside. And you're still, even by the end of the week, you're going to have, let's see, 4 hours into your visual novel. That's a pretty good amount of time, right? So maybe even if you can, like, do it anyways, because I'll tell you what, you'll always, us as creators and artists, you'll always find ways to fill that time. So if you don't make the time for the projects you want, even if it's not super necessary, you should do it because it's fun, right? The thing is, you want to be able to make money. You want to be able to make money as a creator. Most people do. Some people don't. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of us are trying to learn how to monetize our work, right? You want to be able to make money, plus have time. This is crazy. Plus have time, plus be able to work on stuff that's fun and exciting, right? And you need to find a way to balance. The key is you need to find a way to balance this. So if you don't do this now, you're going to have a hard time finding that ever, because we're people of habit. So I would recommend trying to make a little bit of time for it anyways, because it's fun and it's going to be important for the mental side of being a creator as well. Because if you never make time for your visual novel, you're going to keep growing your YouTube channel and you're going to keep working on digital products and you'll be like, man, I still never got to that visual novel. So make time for it anyways. And then if you want to grow monetization, be working on some of this stuff on the side. And remember, it's a journey. This will take you years to build, but that's chill. Because that's your creator. That's awesome. Like, let's go. It's going to take you years to build, but that's fun. And that's like your livelihood. So yeah, I think that's going to be really helpful for you based on your goals. Let's take a look at your channel as well now and give like actual channel feedback. Gonna lock in more on that. Yeah, definitely. And you got to schedule it because that's going to help the most. Hi, Annette. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, of course. Of course. You got this. So off the bat, I think your thumbnails are really, really busy and really hard to know what's going on. There's so much going on in the thumbnail that I really am having a hard time knowing what I'm about to go into. So you really need to work on your packaging. I'm going to go YouTube channel advice. You need to work on your packaging, which is one of the most important things about YouTube, guys. Packaging means your thumbnail plus your title. Because there's two really great ways to grow on YouTube. One way to grow on YouTube is through recommended. I'm sure you guys have gotten plenty of recommended videos and found creators through the recommended home page. Another great way is through search engine optimization, which we keep talking about. Search engine optimization. And then shorts discovery. These are kind of my main pillars that I've been using for discovery right now. And then trending too, which is kind of can go into either of those, but I kind of make it almost as it's like separate category. And the thing is right now, lady, your problem with recommended and why you're probably, I mean, you should check also your impressions. I'd be curious to see what your impressions are on your YouTube dashboard and how much YouTube is actually sending out your video. Is YouTube might not even be sending out your video because it's having a hard time recommending it because it doesn't know who to send your videos to. And this is because of your packaging, your title and your thumbnail. And I'm not really sure. I haven't clicked into your content to actually see how your content is, but you said you're mostly uploading VODs right now. But yeah, let's get specific about the videos you're uploading now. And even for your VODs, can somebody name a random really popular VTuber in the chat, please? Anybody? I'll take any. Just send one in the chat. Let's hear it. Somebody said popular VTuber in the chat. We're going to take a look at their channel. Amelie. Okay. Love this. Thank you. We can look up a few. Okay, Amelie. Let's take a look at her channel. She's a little bit different because she does a lot of music and like covers and people already. And the other thing is too, you don't want to only take advice from really big creators because they're also known already. So you can learn something from them, guys, but don't take everything from them because people already know, a lot of people already know who Amelie is. So they can just see her face and that's going to make her get clicks on the recommended page, right? But she does a lot of covers. So let me see. She also had a VOD channel, but I just want you to look already how big the text is and how simple it is in one area. That's at least like a note that we can take from her covers, all right? She has clips. Let me look at her VODs channel. She even has a lot of text going on in some of her thumbnails, but you see how it has like a really zoomed in. No, the first thumbnail tip, and I want to tell you guys, this goes for IRL content creation or VTubing for thumbnails, is we're gonna have to do a thumbnail workshop too one of these days. I'd really like to make one. Dude, oh my god, Notion's going crazy right now. This is so like unorganized. I gotta find a better way to lay this out, but it's fine. You get the point. So always zoom in to your VTuber shoulders, like shoulders and up. See how close we see her face, like in each of these thumbnails. Look at how far away you are on your thumbnail. It's harder for people to read, right? You gotta squint. Making custom thumbnails is going to be really helpful for you. But look at how close her face is to, wait, where did it just go? Did I just go back? Hold on, let me see. Bro, hello? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it is. So see how much closer we are compared. This is really important. You want to zoom like way more in because people want to see. The reason why is because people connect with faces, right? We as human beings, we connect with faces, and there you can see and read her face a lot better. So it makes you want to connect with them, especially with VTubers, because people like really love seeing your animated character. So I want you for your thumbnails to zoom way more into your character. And anybody else in the chat who's doing this, make sure you zoom in more and make your character a lot like a big part of the thumbnail. And you're gonna see this for like literally probably any creator that you look up. Yeah, I'm glad she has a VOD channel too, because it's really cool to be able to look up. Let me see. Will you post on Discord this list? Yes, I will. I will, GA. Yep. Let me see who else you guys put. Let's look at Iron Mouse. And she has a little bit of text on hers. Like I said, it's a little different with really big VTubers because they can kind of get away with just showing their face. This is a pretty cool, like this adds mystery and a curiosity gap. My 9-year anniversary is finally here. Pretty cool because you're like, oh, she has a new model. Oh my god, her 9-year anniversary. What is she doing? It's going to be so cool. I wonder if it's an event I want to attend, right? So that's pretty cool. This is an example of a good thumbnail. I like this because look at the packaging. The most embarrassing moment of my life. Very extreme. And it shows that she's drunk, and I think that's Sea-Dog. I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's Sea-Dog. I'm not super familiar with the channel. Hi Jesus. Welcome in. Good to see you. And basically, yeah, you know this girl. You know Iron Mouse. Yeah, she's super popular. Yeah. I just need to get better at titles though. Yeah, titles too. Titles and thumbnail is a whole literally level on YouTube that all of us can always be getting better at. And it's not only title and thumbnail, but packaging. That's something I'm working really hard on lately. And something I've been struggling with is putting the two together to make like an ultimate stew. Right? To make like an ultimate stew. Because you can put all the ingredients in, but if they're the wrong ingredients, say they're all really good. Like you love cinnamon, you love honey, you love steak. But if you put all those things together, it might be kind of weird. Actually, I don't know if a cinnamon honey steak would be good or not. But you need to have the right ingredients mixing together. So yeah, I like that she has, I'm a big fan of like 1 or a few words, 1 to 3 words explaining the situation, an interesting title, or making the information give you more questions than answer, and then an interesting moment on the thumbnail. So hopefully being able to see a few of these channels is giving you a better idea. These ones are simple. I'm not a big fan of these thumbnails, but because she's Iron Mouse, she can get away with it. People know who she is, so they're gonna click on the recommended page, right? And that's why I said you gotta look at some smaller channels too and see what they're doing, like up and coming VTubers that are in the middle of rising, and try to study them as well. Because with bigger creators, they're not famous for being famous, but they're already like famous, so people know who they are, and they're probably gonna click. So, let me see. Let's see if there's anybody else. You said, I think we got some of the points there, so I'll keep moving along so we can hopefully hit some more channels. Yeah, so thumbnail and packaging I think could help a lot. And we talked about Lady Pixel Heart SEO earlier with vidIQ and Answer the Public. So any topic you're thinking about talking about, like VTubing, I would recommend. That's what I do in vidIQ, typing in like VTuber. I don't know if you're planning on doing like VTuber tutorials. You said like if you did a VTuber design workshop. This is why, see, this is interesting. There's a lot of VTuber news channels. A lot of VTubers do this. I'm not saying you should do this, but it shows like VTuber drama, 53,000 searches, and it has low competition. So that's why a lot of channels that will talk about VTuber drama might get like a lot of views too, because a lot of people are interested in it or like searching about it, right? How to be a VTuber, VTuber reactions, that one's kind of low. So how to make a VTuber model is kind of going down a little bit, but still being searched. Let me see what else we have. VTuber song is medium. VTuber debut. If you want to do free VTuber, because you talk about free stuff, so let's look on here. Free VTuber model, people looking for. I know you make a free model. I saw that on your channel. So you should make a video about that. I don't know if you made a video about that, by the way, but you should make a video about your free VTuber model. Like, I literally, here's an idea for you. Like, I made a free customizable VTuber model, and you have it like, you can try to, okay, so what I would recommend maybe for that thumbnail is you could do like a before and after thumbnail. It's a popular thumbnail format. There's lots of like popular thumbnail formats, you guys, that are widely considered very good across YouTube, and one of them is transformation thumbnail. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. I spent 30 days meditating every day for the last... Well, I already said 30 days. That's a horrible, like, full-on title. But you get what I'm saying. And it'll show, like, day 1, they look, like, totally destroyed. And then, like, day 30, they look enlightened, right? So that's, like, oh, it's called vidIQ. Yeah, let me type it to you. vidIQ. And it's called Answer the Public. You do need to pay for a monthly subscription, but you can get a few free, like, you'll see the few of the top words. What was I saying? But yeah, so I think, oh yeah, so the before and after thumbnail, you could do a before and after thumbnail that's like showing your model like not as customized or something, like plain, like the plain version, and then you can show it all customized and looking cute, right? And then have like an arrow to show the transformation, like showing like this could be your model, like maybe those are the words on the thumbnail or something. So I want you to do more stuff like that. I spent 5 months on a customizable free model. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at you. Okay. Princess Pixie in the chat. Look at that. Already crafting title ideas. I love to see it. Also, I am cut off. Let me move myself back down. That's amazing. That's amazing. I learned fast. You do. That's perfect. And then you want to do like a zoomed in. You might, well, for a customizable model, there's exceptions. You might want to show the full body because that's like kind of an exception. You can actually... I'm trying to think. You probably, I don't know if you have access to ABC testing thumbnails. You could do like a zoomed out one and a close up one because there are exceptions. Like a customizable model, you might show the full body, right? Because that's this literal subject of the video. Same thing it would be for like when I did full body VR tracking videos. You probably show the full body and not be zoomed in because it's the subject matter. So it's a little, you do have to break the rules sometimes. So yeah, I think that's, work on some titles and work on your packaging. Work on finding balance between the three. You're going to have a disciplined schedule and you're going to have to stick to it. And it's going to take time, so don't beat yourself up about that. Work on your packaging. Work on your visual novel. Spend an hour on it every week anyways because you deserve to spend that time, even if it's not the most productive or you're not increasing your subs on Twitch or things like that. I want you to still create time for fun and in doing something you enjoy because that'll help you not burn out in the long run. That's going to help you feel rejuvenized and energized. Make sure you're taking breaks as well. But start working all this stuff in slowly. I think that'll really help you. But yeah, thumbnails, packaging, and write down, I think something that will be helpful for you. Look at a few VTubers that inspire you and look at their packaging, look at their titles, look at their thumbnails, take notes. How can you implement that into your work moving forward? And for you, you're going to have to start posting those videos beyond your VODs. I know it's going to be a switch up in routine, but you got this. I believe in you. You got this. Okay? Got this, princess. Lock in. Hi, Dark. Welcome in. Amazing, amazing. Guys, I'm going to have to start setting a timer for myself because I could spend 3 hours reviewing everybody's channel, not going to lie. we're still getting used to it. So thank you for everybody who's been patient, who's been hanging out. I get really deep in the rambles because there's a lot I have to say, man. After almost 10 years of doing this, man, I got so much to say. This is your first time here? Yeah, okay, Jesus. Hi, Mars. How are you doing? Welcome in. Reaction videos. I've thought about doing them. We'll see. It's very possible, Annette. It's very possible. Yeah, I lose my voice during these streams, 100%. My voice is fried after these streams. Okay, yeah, I think that'll really help you, and I'll send this in the chat afterwards. It's not super organized, but it should be. It has a lot of the core info I talked about. Thank you for the hydrate, guys. Get a sip of water. I got some tea. Get some tea. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Lady Pixel, have a good one. You got this. You're gonna crush it. Take it one step at a time. No problem. Have a good one. Okay, next we got Plasma. Plasma Fox, are you here? Calling Plasma. Once we hit like the 30 mark of this hour, I will try to, let me see how many people we have left. Yeah, I'll try to rapid fire give each of you one tip. I'm gonna do my best. And I normally deep dive the first few channels and then I'll do rapid fire for the rest of the people when we're getting closer to the end time. Hi Darth, you're here? Okay, awesome. Plasma, let me open your channel. Let's take a look. And let's take a look at some of your goals. Up. Have you guys been getting value out of the stream so far? I hope it's been really, really helpful for you. Let me go to... Okay, here we go. This. Okay, so my name is Plasma Fox. I ride for the criticism stream. Here are my socials. My future plans are as follows. Note, the one thing I cannot currently fix is display resolution. I'm locked into 21:9 and therefore recording in streams cannot be properly full screen. 16:9 resolution. In the short term, I plan on overhauling my YouTube and building more into thumbnail and adding the text bubble to the video with channel emote stickers during videos for silly reaction emphasis. Slowly raising to monetization, start offloading larger video edits to someone who actually professional. That's cool. I like how you're thinking about it long term too, and building a system that's gonna help you out long term. I think that's pretty cool, and you should totally keep that up. I'm doing more skits and animation, my avatar via Blender since I haven't had VR for a while. I hope in the long term I'm able to hire a small production team to work on larger videos and organize my schedule so that I can focus on a hierarchical, hightail Minecraft game server experience where even the newest members play vital roles and enforcement is done through in-game story mechanics. Oh, interesting. Okay. So production team, are you thinking of making, do you mean like, are you trying to do like stories, you know, like animated story type episodes with like hightail and Minecraft? Is that the goal, if I understand correctly? So I know I came in, but can I ask a question? What's going on? Oh yeah, no problem, Darth. We're doing channel reviews right now. I've been starting to do these, and basically I look at people's YouTube and Twitch channel and give them feedback on about what they can improve or what they can do better, different things like that. Also, I don't know why the freaking that got small. Okay, get it. Can't get on Discord. Oh yeah, by the way, this is an 18+ chat, by the way. So if you're not 18 years or older, please take your leave. This is 18+ stream. Thank you. Almost entire Civ sim where every member has to keep. Oh, the RP. Interesting. Okay. That sounds cool. All right. Let me check out your YouTube and your Twitch. Okay. And let me find. Oh, wait, hold on. I got too many tabs open right now. Let me open your card again really quick. And then let's open your YouTube page. Okay. Add your channel. Yeah, no problem. No color rose. We'll do more of these in the future as well. Yeah, for sure, Sneak. Hello. Your first graphics tab. I decided to speed paint videos. Busy and it started collecting dust. Oh no. That sounds fun though, Ren. Also, Ren, your helmet's looking really good. I love how it's turning out. Okay, so let me check this out. Sophisticated backpack challenge, tearing up. Friend Slap Friday. Are these all VODs that you've been posting, by the way? Highly recommend you do curated content. I don't know if you have been thinking about doing that yet, but I think that would be really, really helpful. Yeah, no problem. Bye-bye. I don't think I'll send mine because I'm still developing my Twitch and the YouTube channel to re-upload since Twitch doesn't store streams. I'm still working on your PNG tier model. Yeah, I hope it goes well. No problem. Doing good. Doing good this morning. Good morning. Thanks for asking. Okay. So yeah, a few things I would say off the bat. Need to do peer videos. I don't know how to structure. Yeah, yeah. So you want to do, because you need people for your role play, right? Or do you already have people like for the role play? I'm working on a new video right now. I'll be submitting this. That sounds good, Mars. That sounds great. Yeah, and like I said, we'll do more of these in the future. So if I don't get you to you guys, it's first come, first serve. So keep an eye out and you can post. You need people? Okay. So I wonder if maybe you can run, I think Plasma, maybe you can consider running like a casting call. Have you ever seen like casting call before? Let me see, like, look at this. Minecraft roleplay casting call. So casting call 2 months ago, voice actors wanted. You could do like a role players wanted video, a casting call. Let me see. Skelly Sphere. You just look at this person's channel. I'm just curious to see. Okay, yeah, so this person doesn't even, like, it doesn't have that many subs, 3.84k, but their casting call got 8.6k. So maybe I would recommend for you doing a casting call. You did stage production? That's awesome. Okay, I want you to run a long form casting call. I want you to put together, I don't know if you have a world built already in Hightail, because if you're doing an RP, you're probably going to want the world already built, unless you're trying to form the RP around people actively building the world. But you could do like cinematic shots. It looks like that's what she was doing. Hi, Sketching. Good to see you. Cinematic shots. Talk about the world and people you're looking for, and obviously like include the info. So I think that could be one way, and then make sure you have a place to direct people. I don't know if you have a Discord already, but like a Discord to send them to with world info set up. The thing is, people look up casting calls all the time though. Like if you have a nice thumbnail and you have a good title, there's possibility to bring people in for sure. And you can do short form videos too. So even though you don't have incentives, a well-positioned video does have the chance to break through, even if you don't, like, there's channels with 0 subscribers breaking through all the time, right? So I think you could start with this. Let me see what else. You said overhang, building render thumbnail, text building, channel emotes and stickers, and you want to do silly reactions and emphasis. And when you say silly reactions, do you mean like reactions to, like, reacting to content? Which, that's another thing you can do to build that audience. Actually, that gives me an idea, is you can do react videos to like current popular role plays. And that is a good way to possibly get into the algorithm as well and get that audience that likes role playing in, and then start your own. So you could structure this as starting with some reaction videos to current popular role plays, and then maybe like say you start doing those and you do one of those a month. I'm just giving a random number, one of those a month for the next 5 months, and then you start your own after that 5 months. So you can start to try and build that audience if you're worried about like incentive and bringing people in. Maybe you start with that, I think, because, and you probably want to react to current, I'm gonna say trending or popular role plays, not like or something that's old and nostalgic that people really love, because nostalgia is kind of a trend these days. So you could also react to something that's old that people really loved. So that's possible as well. You could take either out. You could take something currently popularly ongoing releasing. You could do nostalgic. Overhauling shorts with inserting emojis, otherwise visuals to keep the viewer. Yeah. So maybe you mix that with some of these react videos. I think that could be a really cool place for you to start, and then you can start building that audience to run long term. So then you can start one of these casting calls and start getting people in to run that server. I think that'd be really cool. And I know you mentioned like monetization as well to me before. So I think that you could use. I was like, where's that voice coming from? I was like, where's that voice coming from? Oh, it's Plasma. You can use. I know Minecraft, like use Minecraft roles, name, colors, etc. for monetization on the server. So maybe that's a way that you do monetization, and you can put money back into the server, and you want to pay yourself as well. Pay yourself is very important, guys, when you are running a business. You want to make sure you pay yourself as well. And I think that can help a little bit with the monetization at the same time. I'm trying to think what else, because I'm not like huge into the roleplay sphere, but I think that could be a really good place to start. And better resolution. I'm not like a huge tech savvy person. Let me see. You said locked into 21:9. This is 21:9, right? Your streams right here. Let me see.
I mean, I suppose they're not probably.
Oh, I see. It's a little bit fuzzy. Oh, I see. Yeah. How's your internet connection? You can increase your bit rate. I know you can increase your bit rate, which will give you a higher quality stream. I'm also not trying to get popular on Twitch anyways. Just want to be yeah, that's cool. That's important to know too. It's important to know if you want something to be a hobby or something that's you want to turn into a career. Very important to know that. POC, yeah, sounds good. Sketching. I don't know if we'll get to it today. Sketching. Might not be able to see during stream because I am prioritizing stream or YouTube channel and stream reviews. I think your model's really cool, by the way. Oh, 21. Oh, the actual display is 21:9 or 21:9. Interesting. Okay, I'm not super tech savvy with that, so you might need to do some Google searches or do like a Reddit post, Plasma. There might be like a PC technical issues, like Reddit forums. So I would recommend posting on Reddit to get some feedback. Yeah. 720-ish got fixed. Okay, sounds good. Let me see if I can look at
we had about
videos.
20 minutes warning and she didn't realize.
Okay, and let's look at past broadcasts. 5 days ago. Okay. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, it looks pretty crisp. It looks pretty crisp. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it I mean, if you want to be doing high quality cinematic shots, you're going to want to probably get like even higher quality, like whatever best quality it is. So you might need to do a little bit of research. I'd just do a little research on that and maybe even make some posts on Reddit about it. Because like I said, I don't want to guide you in the wrong direction because I'm not like the biggest technical savvy person when it comes to like resolution and trying to get like the best like peak top tier. I do a lot of research for that as well. But this already looks really solid. I don't think you have to worry about it too much. But as far as like your stream goes too, I would probably get, if you can, a little bit better lighting on your model because your model, it looks a little like in the dark. You see, like compared to the VTuber you're streaming with, they are like a lot brighter. So if you can just make your lighting, you can even do that through a filter in OBS and just make your model a little bit brighter. Not too much brighter though, because you are playing like a darker game repo, so you don't want to go crazy light and like blind people, but you can make it like just a little bit, I think, so people can see. Oh, don't know how to crop it? Oh, I see, because you have the longer. Honestly, I think this is fine. I think like how you have it set up is great. I think how you set it up is great. And for videos, you might need to work around the shots a little bit and just move your screen around OBS depending on the shot you're trying to get. But I do gotta ask, how does one come up with the opening greeting and the optional catchphrase? I think they usually go based on like the community vibe that they have. Like I have the Eternal Gems, right? But I don't even like opening greetings are kind of not like out of trend or out of style now on YouTube, or not as important because people normally just want you to get right into the video. So it's really not as common anymore. It's more of like an older YouTube thing. Darken your wife, have her. Yeah, you could do that too. You could totally change her lighting a little bit. I think you should go like a little bit brighter to match her though, because you're getting lost a little bit. So I think you should be a little bit brighter to match her. I think that'd be cool. I'm old fashioned. That's why I ask. Yeah, of course. I think intros are kind of something people want to skip a lot nowadays. It's because people normally, they don't want to see that when they first click on your video. Most people don't. Some people do it still like habitually. Yeah, pseudo chosen by the fans. Yeah, they are totally, Frey. But yeah, I think so with the goals you sent to me, with what you have in mind, I think for resolution, Reddit posts for solutions, and then just some research on display, I think would be really helpful to you. And then I think this reacting videos to popular role plays and starting there to start building that audience so you can start your hightail server would be really helpful. And making sure you have a Discord for people to go to especially once you start that up. Okay, I hope that helps with that. We are on the 30 mark. Let me get a sip of water. Everybody make sure you're hydrating. So I'm going to do a rapid fire round, and we're going to try to get one tip per channel as quick as I can, and if we have time at the end, I can go back. One last thing, quick fire others. Oh, title name of VODs vids. Yeah, sure, I'll take a look. Let me see. I would say, for VODs, just try to come up with a title that makes somebody want to click in. Don't just be like playing repo. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make it something like interesting and entertaining, and you can look at like entertaining titles on Twitch to get an idea as well. Let me open your YouTube really quick. Okay. Yeah, like Friend Slop Friday. People don't really know what that is. I don't really have a reason to click, especially because I don't know who your friends are and I don't know who you are. To be like straight up, right? If I'm like a random person on YouTube, I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who your friends are. Playing Minecraft with a female is an interesting title. Most players recorded with replay mod. Let me see. Sophisticated backpack challenge, tearing up. Yeah, so I would look up like, let me see, because you have repo. Yo, Toxic! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. I would look up, depending on the specific video you're posting about for your VODs, like Minecraft, and look at like popular thumbnails and see what they do and what their titles are as well, right? I put 10 YouTubers on one Minecraft block. Interesting. And look at the thumbnail. Very interesting. Let me see. Some titles are bad. You got to be able to like verify what's good and bad too. Let me see. I survived 100 days on a mountain in Minecraft hardcore. Day 1, day 100 transformation thumbnails. We talked about this earlier. Very, very popular. I melted every Minecraft block into one. Very interesting thumbnail. Interesting title. So whatever niche or VOD, see if there's a way. Like for VODs, it's a little bit more difficult. Because you can't always control the story. So the advice that I give for that is when it comes to a VOD or a content where you couldn't have predicted what was going to exactly happen if you didn't go into it with a plan, which you should always go into it with a plan, is try to name the VOD and capture a moment from the VOD from the most interesting thing that happened in that VOD. Like when you played, what was the most interesting story or thing that happened? So for example, if you're playing Repo, maybe your friend scared you like crazy and you put an arrow and you name the VOD something like, I can't believe she did this to me. And there's like an arrow in it. There's like a scary face on her and she's behind you or something. And if you guys need to recreate that, that's fine. If you need to recreate it because it happened, but you're like emphasizing the moment a little bit, that's fine. So, try to think with VODs, try to think of the most interesting thing that happened and try to tell the story about that. That's what you have to do when it comes to content where you weren't really sure exactly what's going to happen, but you can rely on like your personality and like the fun that you put into those moments and then try to phrase the video around that. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, no problem, Toxic. We try to do these. I'm trying to do these more regularly now because people really enjoy these. So definitely stay tuned if you want to get your channel reviewed in the future. We might not be able to get to today if you submit, but in the Discord, you send your info to the hashtag stream chat, and then I try to review it if I can. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier have their greetings from 10 plus years ago. And they're different. They're different, Bunny, because they are creators that have been around since like the Bronze Age of YouTube. Completely different story for them. People look forward to that. It's nostalgic, right? Yeah. It's completely, and you can have a really little thing. Those are like an intro, but you can have a really little moment that makes you totally agreed. Totally agreed. It depends. You have to do it in the correct way, right? Welcome to the hello everybody, my name is this, is not very valuable to a new YouTuber, but it works for Markiplier because he's been around for that long and because a lot of people know what he is. So some of these big YouTubers, you want to learn things from them, but you can't do things exactly the same way always because they are already well-known people. So it's a little bit different for them, right? I do enjoy those 100-day challenge in Minecraft hardcore mode, especially 200 days in Minecraft Void. Yeah, for sure. They're actually just a random world record. Can't delete it. Oh, with one of the ones you had up. Oh, wait, let me see. Which one was? Oh, in Repo. Yeah, so it sounds like Plasma, you're gonna have to get more calculated with your content, right? Especially in the era of so many people creating. You're going to have to really put in some strategy behind your streams. Ludwig talked about this in Streamer University. You want to plan your streams. You want to try to plan, like, okay, I'm going to go on today's stream and I'm going to try to tell a story around this. Here's a really insane example. Okay, like Stardew Valley. Maybe, like, during this stream, you set up a challenge for yourself. I want to see how fast I'm speedrunning. How fast can I marry a character in the game? Okay? And there it is. You're doing that on your VOD, but you're recording it for your YouTube video as well. And then you can clip your VOD up a little bit and get the really funny moments. Is like, how fast can I marry Abigail in Stardew Valley? And then people click on it because they want to know, how fast did it go? Like, did you do it in 3 days? Like, did you do it? Like, is that even possible? Or you can even lean into the answer already and say, I married this Stardew Valley villager in 3 days. And then it's like them proposing with the ring. But you can set up your stream to prepare and record for that video idea, right? So I would highly recommend that. You posted the channel there? Sounds good, GA. Yeah, but bottom most with world record 6Ks in a Minecraft server. Oh, wait, what do you mean, Plasma? Bottom most was a world record. Oh, 6K. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You'll have to expand on that so I understand. But yeah, guys, playing your streams and for these YouTube videos, you can definitely like be recording that live and like trying to come up with those strategic ideas, even if every moment's not interesting, because that's the beauty of editing, right? Lives are different, but editing, you can cut out, you can move around, etc. Okay, let's move on to rapid fire. Hopefully that's helpful to give you a little bit of direction. I'll post that in the chat. Okay, Hyacinth. Let's take a look. All right, let's see. I missed last time. Here's my YouTube. I've been struggling a lot with YouTube so much. Any advice with the review would be great. Goals, post 1 video long for per week. Love that. Hyacinth, I love seeing you put in the actionable SMART goals right off the bat from the Twitter live stream advice. Improve CTR. Great. Do a CTA for every video. Oh my God. Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful goals right there. I love that. Long term, I want to build my community more. And I want or blend my content pillars more seamlessly since I create a lot of stuff for the it girl wellness niche. I do art too, but I don't wish to have to be the focal point anymore of everything. It exhausts you, and when I force myself to create art for content, even though I create on VGen and stuff, I like that you're coming to that self-awareness about yourself. I want to try to get monetized. Purple app as well. Okay, I will skip on purple app for now since we're going to do rapid fire, and I'll focus on your YouTube to hit your goals. So let's take a look at Primary. Welcome in. Hi Golden, how's it going? Good to see ya. Okay, so let's check it out. So your goal, 1 long form per week. Okay, a lot of the stuff I was just talking about. I love this. I love what you're doing here. I love what you're doing here, but I want more variety, I think, in your thumbnails. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Your title and your packaging is on its way. Okay, the truth about Mean Girls and how to beat them. What they are, insecure. I think, what would work better in this situation is like, because I think the storytelling in your thumbnails could be a little bit better. I love your titles. I think your titles are looking good. I think your thumbnails need some work. And there's more communication that you can do in the thumbnail. So let me see. Also, let me hold on. Let's read more It Girl Wellness Niche. Okay. Yeah, so I think don't seek approval. Let me see. Let me look at your most popular videos too. Anime conventions are more dangerous than people admit. This isn't normal. So I think you need to increase your moments. So let me just open like Paint really quick. I'm gonna give you just some thumbnail advice. That's what we're gonna focus on. I love your titles. I think it's really cool. You're starting to build out this niche that you're talking about, and I think anime conventions are more dangerous than people think. I like how you have the zoomed in, but I think you could do better from like storytelling moments, right? So maybe you have like somebody, you do a little doodle, like a quick doodle. I don't know if, let me know if this would be okay for you, because I know you talked about trying to get away from like art being the focus. I don't know if you would be open to doing art for your thumbnails, but like maybe they're like a person here. Oh my God, this is the paint drawing, bro. Okay, no, let me need to get, where's the paintbrush? Where's the paintbrush? How do I get back to the paintbrush on paint? Okay. And maybe you have like an arrow pointing like this, and it says like, this isn't normal. And you want to show something like kind of crazy going on. Like you can do a little doodle. You don't have to, like you can do a doodle of some crazy situation going on. I don't know. Maybe they're like holding up a VTuber. They're like trying to take the VTuber. This is kind of messed up. They're like trying to take it to random fan trying to take the VTuber. I mean, you don't want to like tell a story that's not necessarily true, but whatever your advice was in this video about like what specifically might have been dangerous, you might be able to like show that, right? So You see how that's really enticing though, because people are like, what the fuck, bro? But like to Yoru's point before is you don't want to like lie on your thumbnail or something. You want to do an actual moment. I don't have a moment. I didn't watch your video, so I'm just coming up with some random scenario. But I think that's a lot more enticing because again, people don't know who you are that well. This thumbnail is a little bit more of a rough one, but if people start to know who you are, having your face reaction could be helpful. You could even have, even to that point, you would like do your VTuber. Here, let me just do your little hat. Do your little hat and your curly hair. This is so bad. And maybe you have an arrow pointing and you have like a really crazy situation like the person taking the VTuber here again, right? And then you might not include text on this one because it might be getting too crazy, and then you just have your title. But then you just have the imagery here with your VTuber's face expression like, oh my god. And it's like showing whatever is happening at the convention, right? Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry, my model's covering it. So here you are. You're like, oh my god. You're like freaking out. You're like, this is messed up. And then there's the person. This is supposed to be the same as this. I just try to draw really quick. Like bringing the person out. They're bringing the VTuber out the door. And it's still your face expression. So you could do a mix of that. You could A/B test these thumbnails as well. So yeah, I would just work on your storytelling on your thumbnails, but I think your titles are already really strong. Let's just get a little like doodles to tell the moment a little bit better. And I think that could really, really help increase your CTR like a ton and then build to more of that watch time. I think that would be really, really helpful. Yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying. Okay, awesome. My doodles are top tier. Thank you, Guardian. Paint is awful, dude. I use it recently again. Yo, Ollie, it is, but you can also create some kind of goated drawings if you just focus on the shapes. I did like this Palkia drawing the other day. It was kind of gas. Whose channel is this? This is Hyacinth's video. This is cool. I like that your video content just from the scroll already looks really solid.
Are humiliating. You spend so much money to attend these things, and you would think that when you're paying a lot of money for these tickets and for these experiences that you're going to get a certain quality of an
Okay, yeah, so like it seems like I think there's some tweaks that could be made in your content, but you're showing B-roll, you're talking, you have subtitles. I don't think your actual content is it. I think you just work on your packaging, and I think that will help you a ton. And just keep locking down on that and learning better storytelling and just figuring out even better how you can keep that retention. I'd be curious to see your retention as well. I think that'll really help you. Yeah, the art style is super cute, right? I think you're off to a really solid start. Let's see how long. Yeah. And you're still getting into it. You're still newer. You don't have like a ton of videos. So just really lock down on your storytelling, your thumbnail, and your titles, and keep at it. You got this. Yeah. You're crushing it. I think the quality is already really there. Let's just work on that storytelling. You got it. Okay, cool. Let's do Zero Emmy. Are you here? Zero Emmy. Calling for Zero Emmy. Welcome. Hello. Zero Emmy, not number 1 Emmy, not number 2 or 3, but 0. Let me get some more tea. Guys, hydrate. Take care of yourself. Get some H2O. I got a little bit of tea. I don't know if Zero Emmy is here. Thank you for the hydrate. So we'll go next. Ollie. Calling. Ollie Dandelion. Are you here? Anything of that song from Hercules? I've never seen Hercules. It's a sin. It's a sin. Okay, Ollie, let me see if I can give you one rapid fire comment here. I'm going to read through your goals really quick. Oh, if you're drinking orange juice, yeah, you can drink your orange juice. That's great. Vitamin C, right? Vitamin C. There we go. Okay. For my main YouTube channel, I appreciate any feedback from professional eye. Most of the navigation on the channel is how it's set up. This is mainly the channel for general content, funny moments, highlights, etc. Planning to set up a second main channel on YouTube will be about your skills and knowledge for 3D art. Really excited for that, Ollie. Literally can't wait. Goals of main channel, keep posting funny moments, highlights, maybe able to find time for it. Also create long form content compilations from streams. Love that. Goals 3D art channel, post long form videos on art projects, bring viewer into the journey to the final product. Solo or collab projects, post short form videos from art projects, hyping them to watch the whole video. Post shorts about Blender education. Yes. Currently want to grow the most from the art channel and put all the effort where I can. Okay. So want to grow the most from the art channel. Okay, so I'm going to give you your one tip that I'm going to give you, Ollie, is going to be, I don't know how long you've been in today's stream. You might have seen it. I was talking to you about it already though, like vidIQ right here. Oh my god, not new chat. Hold on. Blender tutorial on vidIQ. Okay. Show you the screen so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so Blender tutorial for beginners. 500,000 search volume per month, low competition. Literally gold. Okay, literally gold. Beginner Blender tutorial. Let's look it up. Blender for beginners, there's like a ton of different ones. 3D modeling Blender, 3D modeling tutorial, how to model in Blender. The donut tutorial we all know. Blender for 3D printing, interesting. Let me see if there's any other Blender. Okay, and this one's hard to say because there might be like these little bits and tutorials. What is Blender Guru? Is that a person? Okay, so you might want to do like Blender tutorial, use the ABC method, which I've talked about before. And here's a bunch, like Blender tutorial, Roblox, 3D printing for beginners, character modeling, animation, low poly, sculpting, how to make a house, 2D animation, 3D modeling. You got so many here, and then we talked about the ABC technique before. You can go roll through your ABCs. Blender tutorial animation, animation beginner, animation advanced, anime character, animation Roblox, abstract, Blender tutorial After Effects, Blender tutorial ASMR. I didn't know that's a thing. Blender armature, airplane, Animal Crossing. We got building basics, Blender tutorial background, Blender tutorial bones, backrooms, bro. Oh my god. So there's a bunch. Hi, madam. Hello, hi, B-Rex. Welcome. Since the beginning. Okay, was vidIQ, you can use it for free to get a few keywords, and then I think you have to pay, I don't know if it's $10 a month. I can give you guys referral codes too to get, I think you can get a little bit off with my referral codes, by the way. I'll drop one in the stream chat after this. But there is free, and you can also use, I recommend Answer the Public too. We were talking about Answer the Public earlier, and I only have one more search, I think, per day. And you go to search keywords, and you can search Blender. Yeah, I would recommend this. Literally, this is my one piece of advice for you. Go do this, grab a bunch of video ideas, start going for it. Start posting them on your YouTube channel. You can do shorts, you can do long form, you can do both. I think am I out of searches for today? Let me see. Oh yeah, it wants me to log in. Anyways, you can use this. You get 2 free searches a day. Answer the Public's great. You'll scroll all the way down and it will show like questions people are asking, who, what, when, how, where, and then you can pull from those. I would highly recommend that. And then if you want to get extra information on how popular the actual topic is, you can look up like Blender tutorial. We kept saying grease pencil earlier. People, this was a huge topic. You can actually look it up and see. This is a really, really great strategy, guys, if you're a tutorial creator. Once you know what the topic is, look it up and see what your competition is and try to make something somebody hasn't already made. Or if everything's really old, you can just make something because people are going to want to watch the most updated new. This person, learn grease pencil in 10 minutes. Blender tutorial for dummies. Let's check her channel. 16.6k subscribers. This video got 166k views. That is a great indicator of a wonderful video. Not a very popular creator, but they got a ton. Hold on, let me grab my key. Hey, buddy. But they got a ton of views. So this really shows like there's a really great example. There's room for you to rank here in the first few. And this is how your channel is going to grow. People look something up and you'll get recommended either on Google or YouTube. So I think, yeah, do this for all like your Blender tutorial stuff, and I think it's going to be great. And you, like I said, short form, long form, people prefer to watch both. You're telling us to use AI? No, I'm not telling you to use AI. Everybody has different beliefs. Answer the Public, I think, incorporated AI, but this company's been around for a long time. I don't know what their process is, but a lot of these different places are now like incorporating it, right? I'm not saying to use AI. I do my best to not use AI in my work when it comes to personal work, and I try to hire all, especially art. I hire all artists, right? Tools like this, I don't know, up to you to decide if you want to use it or not. Like I said, this tool's been around for a while. I guess they started implementing AI. I don't really know what that's about. Haven't really dug into it. And same for vidIQ. vidIQ's been around for a long time too. And they use API, which is like they have permissions to connect the YouTube info to the back end to be able to get all this keyword info. I'm sure they're implementing AI now as well. I don't really know what to tell you. Like, if there's, I don't really know what to tell you tool wise, because I guess because everything's like softly using AI in the background too, unless you're shutting like everything out. Because I'm sure YouTube's search function here has some type of AI implemented in it. I honestly don't know. LMAO, it's sweating in the background. I'm here to say that using AI will cheapen your brand. Oh yeah, for sure. I know a dude who spends a lot of time making really good long form videos, but they still get mogged by his ancient gameplay footage. Oh, interesting. Yeah, interesting to hear. But yeah, I'll say guys, I try to avoid using AI as much as possible. I'm not gonna not use these tools that I used to use. Like, I'm not like completely shutting them out or anything like that, because I honestly didn't even know until like the last two streams, like, oh, these people are implementing AI now. So still trying to figure out how I feel about that for sure. Will it cheapen your brand? I agree. I think there's a lot of room for people who are not using AI to really rise to the surface now, because people want to talk to real people and do real things, right? So I think there's a lot of growth to be said there. Okay, we've got not a lot of time left, so Ollie, there's your one actionable tip. Next we'll do Jemmy Pixel. I'll try to give you one tip, and I think that's all we'll have time for today. Let me see. Do we have one more though? Let me see. I might be able to get through them. We'll see, guys. Jemmy, are you here? Sounds good. Okay. Jemmy, I'm gonna read yours. Let's see. Okay, love some feedback. Channel review. My goal, YouTube channel. Find a way to make reaction stream highlights and gaming content all work in one channel if possible. The goal for Twitch is to figure out if I can do to improve overall. Okay, Jemmy, can you let me know in the chat, are you more interested, since we're doing rapid fire, on it, one piece of Twitch advice feedback or one piece of advice on your YouTube? Goals long term, create more long form content that works well with my audience to get watch hours up. I am at 1,400, 4,000. Nice, that's a great, you're 1/4 of the way there, a little over 1/4 of the way there. Watch hours for monetization, short term, grow your CCV to 20 views. Nice, okay, and I think you definitely do that with your content. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so YouTube, say a lot of the same feedback. I think there's a lot of text on your thumbnails. Some of them, not all of them. This is good. This is good. This one has a little bit of a lot of text. Maybe a little too much. Let me see. Nice. Okay, you're working on it. Let me look at your popular. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for you is going to be keeping an eye on what's popular, what's releasing, what's popular. You can even check out any other reaction channels, Jemmy, of what VTubers that are reacting to what's popular right now, and you can play into their feed. So if a VTuber just reacted to something that's blowing up, also react to that. So keep an eye out for those topics and make a note of them. I think that'll help you a ton. And yes, I do think you can roll reaction stream highlights and gaming content 100% all into one channel. Let me see your shorts as well. Paralives. Nice, cool. I like to see it. Paralives is like a newer thing coming out. That's awesome, and that's one of your top videos. It's like a newer game coming out. I love that. Okay, and another thing is to buckle down on what's already been successful. So you already had a really successful Paralives short. Try to make another one. I want to see another Paralives reaction video from you. And maybe it's like a similar subject or topic or something. You can even do another version of reacting to the realistic body types. You could do another version of this and try to remix it or repost it with a little bit of a different edit. Like just edit it slightly differently, maybe get different moments. I think you can do that as well for sure. Anything that's doing well, try to like make as many clips out of it as you can and mix it up a little bit. I think that would be really helpful as well. Really cool though. I think you're off to an awesome start. Just try to find timely topics that you can react to. I think there's plenty of advice I could probably give on like titles or thumbnails, but I think that'll be a good start for you. Is keep an eye on what's trending, buckle down on what's already working and remake reactions, and plan your streams. I don't know if you watch Ludwig's University, but plan your streams and plan turning those into reactions. You can turn those into long forms, and then you can clip them up and add these little like clipped reactions. I think that'd be awesome. And you might even, if you want to really make good use of your time, Jemmy, thank you for the lurk, Snow. I think you could do, you can react to shorts, popular short form content, potentially. React to popular short form content, because if you say you watch 10 short form content per stream, okay, you can get 10 clips from that stream. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to really be able to make the most of your time. So consider doing that as well. You started using his advice recently? Nice! That's awesome. Yeah, I love hearing his advice. I think that could be really helpful for you as well to save on time. Okay, cool. Let me see if we can rapid fire one piece of advice for G. I'm gonna try. I think I have 2 more. I'll get through these next 2 so I can get you guys the rest of rapid advice, and then I'll head out. Oh, we're back on it. Okay. This is or hashtag review. Also, did I switch screens? Did you see me showing your channel, Jemmy? I'm so sorry if I didn't switch screens back. Hopefully I was switched onto the main screen. Maybe I need to stop switching it back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, I was saying overall your content looks really good. I'll show people so they can check. Guys, this is Jemmy's content. So Jemmy has some really great content going, most popular being a digital circus react. So I was just telling them, like, try to react to whatever is popular time, see what other VTubers are reacting to, and try to ride that wave. Basically, it's called like trend surfing, literally trend surfing, like surfing the wave. And then for popular, they had a really popular pair of lives video, and I was saying if you had something successful, try to do it again and try to make multiple clips of it. Yeah, your channel looks really solid though. Like, I think you're off to a really good start. Just literally keep that up. Just keep that going and try to crispen up your titles and your packaging even more. And then my next step was, I won't have time today, but to like actually see how your content is within the video, because I think that's probably what needs to be looked at next. Okay. Hi Robbie, welcome in. Yeah, you're crushing it. I love your model too, by the way. Celestial Wolf Girls. I know you're not a Celestial Wolf Girl, at least I don't think. But sparkly hair, let's go. I know, we're gonna get you some food soon. Come here. Come here. Alright, G. Okay, hashtag review. This is my project, Taverna Global, where I invite VTubers to talk about their areas of expertise, such as VTuber community, VTuber artistry, streaming more. That's cool. Content. I host live streams discussing topics related to the episode's theme to ensure a comfortable and enjoyable experience. Focus isn't on a formal interview aside from the initial guest introduction. I post video excerpts, longer clips featuring specific segments from the episode, shorts featuring clips from the episode. You share news updates via the community channel tab, X Twitter, covering topics like VTubers, games, anime, manga, more. Goals: to connect and network with various VTubers. I'd love to eventually invite VTubers to act as waifus for my shorts, though interest or availability often wanes over time since I now monetize, offer financial invest. What do you mean by waifus for shorts? You mean like, are you trying to make it like a kind of like a trend or a joke? I need to understand what you mean by that. To reach 1,000 subscribers for YouTube for now. Thanks for your time. Yeah, no problem. Also, I should probably check if you're here. Are you here, by the way? I don't know. Let me see. I can't see because of streamer. G. Who's this on the chat? Are you here? Testing. Hi, Moochie. Going through ABC. It helps a lot. It helps a lot, Moochie. Hi, Wither. How's your day going? Good morning. Okay, I don't know if they're here, so let me see. Is Rose? Rose, are you here? Oh, Rose. I think Rose actually had to head out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jemmy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Rose, are you here? Let me get another sip. Guys, hydrate. Take care of yourself. Rose. I saw Rose post on YouTube here. Okay, cool. Yeah, Rose, we'll give you one piece of advice. You said my goals are to finish getting your watch hours almost there. Let's go. 600 away from 4K. You're so close. Thank you for the posture check. Second goal is to work on getting better at making fun and interesting Let's Plays and art content. More Let's Plays and art videos. Thanks for the view. Okay, cool. Let me see. And we're going to share. Okay. Let's take a look. Ooh, all right. Catching a human in Pale World. Dude, we laugh about it all the time. It's so funny. It's so funny. 1.0 redrawing your original character. Oh, that's fun. I love that. Yeah, sizzling. Okay, let me look at your most popular videos. Turning Zapdos into anime heartthrob. That's pretty cool. 9 months ago. Okay, this. I don't know. One of the cats just said something crazy. I don't know what they're doing. Anyways, these buckle down on what's been doing well for you. Turning Zapdos into anime heartthrob. You should do more of these. I don't know if you enjoy doing these. Hopefully you do. You should 100% buckle down on this and do more of these. And you should also turn that into shorts as well. I want you to turn that into a short. You could do like a before and after. Maybe look at a few like popular before and after transformational type shorts that artists do on like Instagram, YouTube shorts, etc. Yeah, I think that would really, really help. And you can also work on these on your live streams as well, I think, which could be really cool as well. So yeah, I think buckle down on what's working for you. Try to do a few more turning whatever Pokemon into a heartthrob, or into, I don't know if heartthrob is like a type. I don't know if you mean like just the aesthetic you're going for by that. It's old content 6 months ago. Oh, do you not want to go this direction? Or are you trying to like go out of this direction? Hi, Yaya. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hey. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'll give you one piece of advice for your channel, Gay. We're doing a quick rapid fire. I'm waiting to hear back from Rose. What if Peach was an anime girl? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I like this. Doing your like transformations. Oh, you're focusing more on lives? Okay. Yeah, so what I would say, okay, let me see. Did you send your, let me look at your Twitch, or do you do YouTube lives? Twitch, let's see. Oops, hold on. Wait, okay, so your goal is to get your final watch hours. Do you multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch? Because you said your goal is to get your final watch hours, but you're also telling me you want to focus on lives. So do you also stream? Hi, Polly D. Hello. Welcome in. Okay, let me see. This is 14 hours ago. Yep. Oh, YouTube lives and Twitch? Okay, Pog. And YouTube lives do count towards watch time. Okay, let me see something. If that's your focus. Okay, I like how you're starting to get... Okay, I would like you to work on your thumbnails and your titles. Because right now, like, Bosses Beware, Exploring Palace, New Frontier. I do like that. The second half of this title. Let's see, Late Night Hearthstone, Tavern Brawl. I think you can do more clickable stuff. I would check out, like, what is it? Rora? What is the name of the Hollow Live? How do I spell it? Rora Panthera? Okay. Let's take a look at some of her live thumbnails. Even hers are a little crazy. She got a lot of text going on. I think she could use a little bit of whack on her thumbnails. I like this one. The Just Chatting was cute. Okay, so I would definitely work on like some of these more like expressive. If you can get a few thumbnails of your character with like a lot of expression like that, I think that could really help. And let me see, 2-year anniversary. Let's draw an idol together. I really like Hightail. See, I'm going on a little walk. Even her titles could probably, well, some of them are fun, but she's also a well-known person. But see how like she has like really cute titles, and then she has like the zoom in. You're a little bit far on your model. I would definitely do more of the zoomed in different face expressions. If you can get a few different like doodles of your model's face and have you reacting to whatever moment is on screen, I think that would be really, really cool and really helpful for your thumbnails. Because if your goal is to get more people to your live on YouTube, you're going to want more people clicking on your live from the recommended page of YouTube. So work on your titles and your thumbnails, and I think that'll help a ton. Yeah, Rare Panthera. Thank you, see. I'll see now the advice. Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me see. If there's any other things. I think your model's getting lost in the background a little bit too with like some of these blue backgrounds. So you might want to put like a little soft glow around your character or something like that as well, because it gets blended in a little bit. If I squint, everything's kind of merged. And there's a lot going on in a lot of your thumbnails, so I would try to simplify them and work on the storytelling as well. I can't say too much about that without getting too into it, but I have to go soon, so I gotta make sure I'm going through these. But if you want to send it again and we can do a deeper dive, if you get here earlier in the future, we can definitely do that. All right, G, let me see. Let's check out yours. You said connect with various VTubers, which I recommend using X and Twitter for, to make friends over there. I'd love to eventually invite VTubers. Oh yeah, so I was asking. Yeah, no problem, Rose. Thanks for sharing. Your channel looks really cool. Okay, so you're saying, I wanted to understand what you meant by invite VTubers to act as waifus for your shorts. What do you mean by that? Okay. So off the bat for you already, I don't know if you have access to the thumbnail feature. Only some channels do, but I'd love to see stronger thumbnails from you. And you can even, if you only have access to editing your thumbnail, okay, hold on, where's paint? Let me show you. So with you, when you upload your YouTube shorts, you can choose a frame in the video on YouTube, the YouTube app. It has to be on your phone unless you have access to this feature. Only some do. What you can do is at the very end, add the thumbnail for one frame, literally like 0.1 frame, and then you can assign that as your thumbnail. Because I think you could really do better with your shorts with having some nice thumbnails, nice title. And I'd have to look into the content a little bit to learn more too. Who do I hear? Okay, there we go. Hearing Rose. We're officially back. Allows you to make shorts on a web browser. They do, yeah. They have like a little way you can clip it now. Plus, moment-based thumbnails like that are less effort when it, what it looks like put into those, like the collage of all the pals of Pokemon there. Yeah, for sure. They are, totally agreed. Okay, and let me see. Videos. Yeah, I think you really need a ton of work on your thumbnails, for sure. Because it's a lot of text that's really hard to read. I want you to have like 3 words max like this, like I'm a big fan. But the green is like really getting lost in the background. I would recommend looking up a few of your favorite VTubers and checking out some of their thumbnails and trying to apply that. I think your titles are not bad. Like how to deal with burnout. I think they can include or be a little bit better, but I think your thumbnails are not, or your titles are not too bad. YouTuber agency versus indie VTubers. Yeah, I would work on the thumbnail for sure. See, the lives are better. Yeah. I think the lives, oh yeah, the lives do look better. Exactly. So I'd love to see something similar to this on your YouTube thumbnails. I think that would be awesome. You have some thumbnail or storytelling going on here for sure. Yeah. Let's get this, carry this over into your long forms as well. I only know this because I actually tried Twitch last year, gave up for health issues. Totally understandable. Hi, Try. How's it going? Okay, I do have to go, guys. I can't give too much more info. If you guys are interested and you want like a deep down Google Doc breakdown recorded video of me, I do actually sell this service if you want to pay. We do free ones all the time though, so you're welcome to come back. But if you want to pay, I do have a VGen service that you guys can check out. I'm gonna drop this on the Twitch and on the YouTube. Where I do channel reviews, and basically what I do is I'll show you guys. I do like a Google Doc. Why do I not have it in my portfolio? I thought I would. I do a full Google Doc that's filled with multiple pages of stuff like this where I tell you what I think you should work on. And yeah, you guys could check this out if you're interested. This is just a starter tier to review your channel, where I do a deep dive and I give you a recording that you can watch along with a Google Doc. So if anybody's interested, make sure you check that out. Otherwise, I hope you all got a ton of really valuable insights today and learned a ton. It was really fun reviewing your channels. I always really enjoy these. I disappeared. Where did I go? I guess I'll just bring myself back like this for now. I don't know what happened to my shoes. Kind of tweaked out. Kind of freaking freaked. Yeah, thank you. It's so nice to hang out with you guys today. I really appreciate your support. And I'm really excited. Y'all, all the advice you hear today, remember, like, take baby steps. It takes a lot of time and energy to make your channel better and to make your Twitch streams better, but you guys got this. Everything I saw today, y'all have it within you. You just gotta continue to do that research and apply the information you learn. That's probably the most important thing, is apply what you've learned. Take some type of action step. Yeah. We'll do more in the future, so definitely keep an eye out for them. Can you stop, please? Thank you. I had to talk to my cat. I had to give him a talking to. He's trying to pull my chair with his claws. He stretches his paws. Yeah, no problem, Frey. No problem. Thank you guys for hanging out. We are going to raid. Let me see. Let me check the Discord. Doo-doo. Everybody's doing like horror streams today. Go. Oh, I can hear myself echoing. Why am I echoing? Okay, there we go. We're going to raid Icy Eclipse. We're gonna send the raid over, and we can go in with raid emoji. We're gonna do Saya raid. I'm gonna get you guys a raid alert here. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's good to see you. I will be live next, I believe. Let me double check my schedule. I believe my next live is Wednesday. I think we're playing Fields of Mystria. 1.0 just came out, guys. I'm obsessed. I can't stop playing this game. Wednesday, 7 p.m. MST. If you want to tune into these reviews in the future, make sure to stay tuned on my stream schedules. I post them on X. I post them on... I try to post them now. I'll try to... This is new, so we'll see if I can keep the habit up. But I post it on my offline screen here on Twitch as well. And I even put it as like a YouTube premiere too. So you should be able to find my schedule pretty much like all places. Yeah! Let's do it! Oh, Gooberfish? Oh wait, is that are you saying we should use that as our stream message? Are you saying, oh, Gooberfish should be our stream message? Our raid message? Raid message! Lunch now. No problem! No problem, Gabe. Interest be a next guest. I'll send a friend invite. Gay, normally I don't accept like DMs on Discord, so shoot an email. I'll give you my email address, to there. Okay. Alright, let's go! Bye, guys! Bye!
Oh, heck! Say if thanks for the raid, Goober. How have you been? Give me a second. Let me give you a shout out before any of my mods do it. How was your stream? What were you playing? You're playing, just chatting. And how did it go? What were you chatting about today? But how are you doing? Welcome everyone. I am Icy. I'm your wonderful transient shop.